first corner is the most pressure you're going to feel across this whole race. Getting it off the line is one of the toughest things you can do as you get 5 lights up. And the Bathurst Enduro is underway for split 2 with a great start from the front runners at the TMX boys as well inside of the top 10 as they run round turn number 1. You can see Lawrence has got a good start away. They've kept themselves nice, clean and consistent, Sinka. For the final race of the season, it's a scramble towards turn 1 for the front runners and the whole field in behind. Another old leads them through one already. Davison and Sinka wanting to try and keep right on the tail of Doug Bowen. And the rolling was finally at the front leading as well. Phase there, Katakazina.
Yes, he did.
Laboring still going at each other here. 3 minutes down, we've got 17 minutes to go. They're going to go round a lot of times. It's 1 minute 21 lap times here. They're not going to stop. Shane Ratcliffe fighting out as well. Ray Oliver's got Bradley Wall alongside. Looks like Daniel Harding has had some form of incident. We'll pick up on that one in a minute. But Oliver on the inside, got to come back behind him.
Further back as we're underway. James Scott will lead them up the hill, up towards turn 1. Can they keep it clean? There's already contact with Dolphin and Stone Street on the straight as they run round turn 2. Dodge and Warboy being cautious off the exit of turn 1. What a run off the line, but an atrocity has happened to Troy Stone Street off the start. There's no other way to say Sinka. I think it was him off of the Will Brown and just absolutely Superman punched him straight into the wall on the left hand.
Absolutely
Evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to round 9, the last round of the MOZA Super Formula Light Championship for 2025. Is it going to be the last time you see the Super Formula Light on the screen at SRW? No, because the action's going to continue Sunday night for the Australian Open Wheel Nationals at 8 p.m, where you will see 13 of our guys go against 13 of the FDL boys against 13 of the GSRC boys. But more importantly right now, let's have a look at the scores on the board, who's sitting where in the Pro-Ams and the Pros. We can see them all lit up here for the MOZA Australian Super Formula Light Championship. Overall standings, we have got Ryan Cox out there by 147 points. He's literally got that trophy in his hand. Apart from us popping the champagne cork tonight, he has got that in the bag. Jamie Davis is still fighting for that final podium position with Dougie Gowans and Greg Cook. They have got a bit of a gap there. I think it's up to basically, look, there's not a lot in it. There's like 30-odd points, 40 points between Gowans and Davis, and there's a further, I don't know, how many is Cookie down? It's like 80 points down further, so he might be out of the picture, but it just could be a swap between those two boys. Then we've got the Pro-Am title. Greggy Crook looks like he's got that in the bag because his next competitor is all the way down, tick, 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 in 9th place, which is Timothy Schmellenberg. But let's go through the list. In the top, we've got Ryan Cox from Tatum ResTech in 1st place. In 2nd place, Jamie Davis from Project 36, Mr. Consistency this season. In 3rd place, Dougie Gowans from Full Throttle Racing in 4th place. And Pro-Am leader, Greggy Cook from Project 36. In 5th place, Kyle Ridley from the SLM Motorsports. 6th place, Jed Van Ermert from Vermilion Esports. 7th place is Thomas Sonny Cena from the SLM Academy. 8th place is Geordie Slater, Privateer. 9th place is Timothy Schmellenberg, 2nd place of the overall Pro-Am title. In 10th place, we've got Jason Depp from SLM Academy. In 11th place, Nicholas Martin from Get a Grip. 12th place, Nathan Verney from Pace Syndicate. 13th place, Greg Barber from One Performance Racing. In 14th place, the Pro-Am of Matt Tesario from the SLM Academy. And 15th, Brandon Levin from SRWT Motorsports. Just pop that back for a sec so we can have a look. The cut-off line tonight, this is where the battle's going to be. Not only are we fighting for the top steps of the podium, but we are also fighting for that red line. We have got drivers which are within a couple of points. 7 points between Barbs and Matt Tesario, and then a further 2 points up ahead, 18, 16, 10 points up ahead is Nathan Verney. Matt Tesario below the line, Brandon Levin below the line. All 4 guys will be fighting to stay in the cutoff for the top 13. As we flick it over to the second page, and we can see the Pro-Am of Callum Rosenator from the SLM Academy sitting in a position where he could possibly get himself up into the Australian Wheel National Cut-Off. Andrew Martin from Get a Grip in 17th place. Nick Schmellenberg, JWN in 18th place. Chris Tom from LCR Esports 19th. Dean Sinkovich, Team SRW Motorsports in 20th. Marcus Watson, Privateer from 21st place. 22nd, Mitchy Noble from Sim Racing Brotherhood. 23rd, Kevin Wakefield from the LCR Esports. 24th is Cam Hardwick from the SLM Academy. 25th place, Lachlan J, Privateer. And 26th place, Ray Oliver from the SLM Motorsports. 27th place, Alex Azikas from Murray Performance Racing. 28th place, Andrew Proctor from SLM Academy. 29th place, Stevie Daniels from LCR Esports. And 30th place, Joshua King from Team SRW Motorsports. That rounds it off with a couple more to go. Jace Douglas in 31st, Murray Performance. Callum Hodgkinson, OPR, 32nd. Phil Leach, Rapid Left Racing, 33rd. Brad Hudson, 34th. From JWM, and Brad Anderson from Team SRW Motorsport in 35th place. Ladies and gents, we are already rocking some amazing times out there, and the boys are cracking it. Mr. Ridley is down there kicking up the arse, but welcome to the room and welcome to the last round of the season. Mr. Dean Biggles, how are you, buddy, and how's it going? I know you've had a busy day, and we've already had our rant. Welcome to round 9.
Yeah, of course. Big updates, of course, to Iracing as well, too. So we're going to see how that's also going to pan out for these drivers and the Super Formula Light Championship here this evening as well, too, because there are a lot of changes across the board affecting a lot of the different cars and tracks. Obviously, drivers have had their practice session. They're in their qualifying session at the moment, Steve. So we'll see whether or not any of these little changes have particularly changed something up, at least here in Daytona. Sold out crowd, as you can see at the moment here for the Daytona road course. Another thing, I think, Steve, well, how important, as you mentioned, that this battle that's coming up, that exactly you mentioned here in the overall standings that we saw there, that cutoff with the top 13. Well, perhaps if you want, my friend, we can show a little short video about what that means.
We can. Let's have a look at it and go through it. We've got another 7 minutes of qualies, but let's have a quick gaze. Evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round 6, sixth incarnation of the Australian Open Wheel Nationals. I'm here tonight with Josh from the Gentleman Sim Racing Club. Me and him do this thing traditionally, and we get to pick these lovely tracks that are in front of us rotating around. It's been a killer year, mate. I can't believe this is the 6th event, and it's been a year and a half that we've had it for, and 2025 is coming to an end, and we're coming to Christmas.
Is it 2025? Bloody hell, mate. I thought it was still 2024. How's that for some fun? I'm still catching up to the years, let alone the months here, mate. Yeah, she's flown by. But no, last running of the year, big event. We got to show those FDL boys what's up after having our pants pulled down last time on their inaugural run. But
I'm not even going to go there because I've had nothing but spankings for five events so far, and 2 of the spankings were done by our own team, so I can't complain and can't even go there, but it's been absolutely epic. So I highly recommend that once we finish this, everyone share this and get it out there, because the drivers you're going to see at this event are going to be off the hook. And when we say Australian Open Wheel Nationals, we mean it. It's going to be the best of the best. If anyone that's racing within leagues at the moment, they'll be racing with Gentleman Sim Racing Club, the FDL Club, and SRW. So these are the teams that you need to be involved with and around with to get into the Australian Open Wheel Nationals at this point in time. And they have some absolute weapons out there. We've got some good drivers at our end. You always come out with me and tell me, oh, we're not going to be this good, and you end up with some rocket out there that's really good. And the FDL boys, well, some of them race for GSR, some of them race for SRW in the past, so we know how fast they are as well. So it's going to be an absolute cracker and a must-see TV, mate.
Yeah, most definitely, especially with the track that we've just added. It could very much be some chaos. So I don't know if anyone's picked up on the wheel, but the 4th addition to the wheel has been Adelaide Street Circuit summer filming. It's coming out in 3 days, so it's Saturday here, coming out on 4 days. Math, love it. But yeah, obviously, if that one rolls, we'll have a little bit less practice time. But these guys are meant to be the best, so let's see what they can do with that.
That's why we don't tell them. Yeah, that's why we don't tell them. We keep it as late as possible, yeah.
I feel like
so
we're
they
very
can't
generous
practice over too much. But you know what? Let's face it. They're out on these tracks all the time. Anything that comes at you, they can go out and test it. So most of these boys will be out there. If Adelaide does pop up, it'll be definitely one that not many people will be on track. So that's cool. So lock your calendars in for an 8 p.m. broadcast start on the 14th of December. It's going to be on a Sunday evening, so we're all going to get out there, get yourself some popcorn, get it all set up, and then Josh is going to push that little button and we're going to pick the track and celebrate.
Very good.
You ready?
All right.
Should we get a drum roll?
I need the soundboard. I haven't got a soundboard. All right, let's go. So the arrow's on the right hand side for everyone keeping up.
Yep.
Are we going to land?
Look at this. Oh my God.
Oh, we did this. We did this last.
Everyone's going to think that we've set this up. You know that, don't you? Everyone's going to think they've set this up. But you know what? It is what it is. So it has been So it switched itself to Fuji at the moment, but it came up with Adelaide Street Circuit. Wow. Well, we've got some history out there. Well, there it is, mate. That's where it is tonight. We've cut the show, that little broadcast off because we want to get to the last few minutes of qualies, but it's on Facebook if you want to watch the full thing of us having a bit of a chinwag and a laugh afterwards and that, and about me and our team getting a spanking every week. But have a look at the times out there. This is going to be a bit of a draft fest. Cole Ridley has got himself a 148.15. Geordie Slater, 140.890. We're literally talking a couple of 100,000s. Jed Van Ermert, 140.9, couple more. There's 1/10 in that. Ryan Cox, 1/1000th behind that in 4th place. Dougie Gowan's 8 1,000s in 5th place. So it's crazy. It's 40, half a tenth all the way down to 6th. Let's see how far down it goes. 13th place is 1 second gap. So that's crazy pace out there.
How is that for Cole Ridley as well, too, my friend? Is this going to be his first pole position of the season here in the dying stages of the qualifying? Absolute pace here for the pink machine. Looking solid.
Looks like it, mate. It looks
yeah,
like it.
Ryan
Looks
Cox
like
is improving, but how much is he improving? Here he is. I think he's similar to crossing the... about to cross the line right now. So Ryan Cox, where can he be? Usually on the top. Usually the man that's lighting up all the purples. Not so much. Goes to P3, but it is an improvement. But give it to Cole Ridley. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Cracking time.
Dougie,
Cracking
but
time.
well, then again, we can't count out the old dog, can we? He's about to cross the line right now. He's got a purple in there too.
He's coming across now.
I think it's... no, it's not counted. It's not counted. Dougie's been a naughty boy somewhere on the track there, and those times won't count there at all. Didn't even look like it was an improvement or not.
Yeah, it looks like he's got enough there somewhere. Some of the boys are getting... who's that? Cinny Cool. Download screwed him. He's still doing downloads and couldn't get into the session. Yeah. I
went through that today, mate. So, trust me. I could set that for hours.
I did like 4 gigabytes in a matter of under a minute. That's how fast my download speed is. It's crazy. Yeah. It's huge.
Keep bragging.
Yeah, I love it. But it doesn't help my frame rate when I'm racing. Because that just means my PC is crap. All right, the timeline's going to drop. We're going to continue, not like it normally does at the 15-second mark. The boys will be able to, whoever crosses that line, will be able to get their final sector coming through. So there'll be some critical times coming in the last lap. As you can see, some of the boys online already going for it.
Yeah, get a grip, get a toe. This could be
a big slingshot leading Nick Martin round.
Yes.
Look at this toe. He's just pulled out of the way. Good bit of teamwork. Very, very smart. Very
remember that
smart.
helped out Max Verstappen. We won't get too much into Formula 1, but it helped out Max Verstappen during the qualifying session. It
did. Yuki did a beautiful job.
Yeah, this could be working brilliantly for all those.
And then for that, he got the arse.
Crossing the line, will it be improvement?
Here we go.
It does improve.
Geordie Slater's got a green in the second sector. This track's broken up into 5 sectors. He's coming through now at the moment. Who are we on board with? Jamie Davis has got himself a meatball. Geordie Slater's got himself a yellow flag, so that won't count.
No.
That lap will be disallowed by the look of it.
I don't think anybody's improving, mate. It's just Smellenberg out there at the moment. Timothy, Matt's out there. Cole Ridley's got a yellow. Geordie's got a yellow. So that's it. These 2 drivers are the only ones really that got anything chance. He's too slow anyway, slowing down. So no improvement for Timothy. This is it. The golden machine of Matt is the last one, my friend, that could do any possible improvement.
Is he going to crack it across that line and make it a big improvement? He's sitting in 12th at the moment. It almost looks slow, doesn't it? Because of the way the cars travel around this track.
Yeah. And then at NASCAR pace.
Not at NASCAR pace. Davis with the meatball. So it looks like that's it.
NASCARs don't have to brake.
Yeah, looks like that's it. That's done. So qualies have finished, ladies and gents, and we have got ourselves a new pole sitter. It's been swapping around a few bits and pieces here over the season, but Cesario, I don't think he's got himself around in time to get another time, but he is on screen at the moment. Let's have a look at the final run.
It's the final countdown. Feels like then. We're not going to sing that song, of course. And And Paul, Steve, and I aren't going to make the audience all go boo there because we're singing, but we do appreciate your tuning in.
Give us 5 Rotten Tomatoes.
We're not Europe. We're from Australia.
And that's a good bad Europe, man. And brings me back to my my youth.
Yeah, Europe, the final countdown, as you're aware. So we'll get that.
Here's one for those of you who ever watch Countdown on Channel 2.
Oh, yeah.
I was on one of the shows. One of the shows.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was at one of the
somebody
shows,
has to dig up that footage somewhere along the line and share it.
I don't know if you'd see me in the crowd somewhere, but I probably would. But I was at one of the shows.
Oh.
So it was a long, long time ago. Shows you how bloody old I am. But here we go. Let's have a rock and roll look at this. We've got Kyle Ridley on the front row with an awesome time of 140.814. Geordie Slater is beside him on the front row from OFI Esports. On the second row, Ryan Cox, the current champion from Tatum Press Tech, and Jed Ermit on the row beside him in 4th place. In 5th place on the 3rd row, Dougie Gowans from FTR SLM Motorsports. Beside him, Nicky Martin gets a grip. In the 4th row, Brady Hudson from JWM Sim Sports beside Greg Cook from the Project 36 team. In the 5th row, Andrew Martin from Get a Grip beside Jason Depp from the SLM Academy. In the 6th row, Timothy Schmellenberg from JWM Sim Sports and Matt Tazaria from the SLM Academy. In the 7th row, we've got young Thomas Sonny Cena from SLM Academy beside his teammate Callum Rosenator from the SLM Academy. In the 8th row, Dean Simfish from Team SRW Motorsports beside Jamie Davis from Project 36. In the 9th row, we've got Kevin Wakefield from the LCR Esports team and Greggy Johnson from Red Energy Racing, Team Greg Racing. Chris Tomlin from LCR Esports is in the 10th row beside Andrew Proctor from the SLM Academy. In the move downstairs, we have got Joshua King as the race director and Mark Crocken as the race steward. And by the look of it, there'll be a safety car driver in there, and Josh King did not make qualifying.
Well, this is it, my friend. Once again, we're going to come down to the final race. And how far have we gone through that season? Well, look at that, mate. We've had 8 grueling races with only one endurance on that new track, of course, in Mexico. Now we're back here to Daytona. This is the difference between Mexico and Daytona. These drivers, a lot of them here, are familiar with this track, of course, because they haven't just done a 1-hour endurance. Probably a handful of them have done a 24-hour endurance. So they should know every nook and cranny and corner and everything like the back of their hand.
Yeah, 100%. It's not a course that hasn't been around for a long time, that's for sure. But we've got a 1-hour enduro tonight. 1 hour of this going round and round at the Daytona Road Course. And it's going to be spectacular. The boys will have fuel capped. They will also have 1 safety repair. So we might see a few fellas that do not make it to the very end. Got to be pretty smart. Play it safe, and it's going to be a standing start. So we know what these cars can do. They can drift a little bit sideways on the oval, on the banking. So hopefully they will get off clean without any issues, and hopefully they'll do it very clean. Ladies and gentlemen, the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light Championships are about to come down to the last round, round 9 at Daytona Road Course, and they are off. We've got Kyle Ridley's got a beautiful start off the line, and behind him, Geordie Slater tucked in straight away into in the underneath switch. Slater's trying to take the inside line. He's done a little bit of a jig through there and done a sensational job getting himself through. Geordie Slater's got the lead across there straight away. Ryan Cox is tucked in under Ridley as well. Ridley has got himself caught out twice in 2 corners coming through this race already. It looks like it's going to be a battle straight off the bat with Ridley and Cox. It almost sounds like famous producers from a lot of movies, Ridley and Cox. And then followed by Jed Van Ermit and Dougie Gowans and Nicky Martin. They've all come through very, very cleanly. The back of the field's come through nicely as well, as you can see on the bottom of the cameras, and everyone is coming out onto the main part of the oval already. The pace is going spectacularly already. Let's see how powerful this toe is. That was a 2-second deficit there. He's on the outside line. Ryan Cox has got the overlap coming through. He's got the pass well and truly done. How powerful is this toe? I think it's going to be a contributing factor to a lot of passes tonight on the straight, but also a few incidents coming through this bus stop as they come through and try to line it up again. As on board now with Tesario. Tesario's got the pressure there of the boys behind him. Timothy Schmellenberg, Thomas Cena following him through straight away. He's got the upper line there already. It looks like that's Cox on the inside and Ryan on the out. Sorry, Geordie on the outer. Oh, look at them go. Ridley is trying to tuck in. He's tucked in underneath him, but I'm not sure if that's the right spot, whether they're going to make it through. He swapped it around. Under brakes as they slam the anchors down, get the cars rotated all the way through. Ryan Cox beautifully tucks that in on the inside of the apex, giving no room to Geordie Slater but to back in behind him. Ridley's got the pressure there from Jed Van Hermit. Van Hermit tucked in underneath him, but Ridley's closed that door very, very quickly. Inside the tracks, very fast for these cars as well, coming through the pack all the way from the bottom to the top. Still action galore.
Yeah, Steve, you're absolutely right. Look, they got a bit of it. Once they're on the infield, of course, on the road section of here in Daytona, they were basically got themselves a big gap there. The top three just broke out. But once you get into this part here, the Daytona, the classic Nicole Kidman and Tom Cruise part of the track per se, for all those that have never watched that movie back in the day, you get that slipstream, as you can see, and it's almighty and powerful. They start hooking up pretty quickly, as you can see. The drivers at a line of stern, and it's also difficult. You think Ryan Cox is in the lead right now. Geordie could swing out here and basically outbrake him into turn one if he wants to, but at this point, it's also better to sit there in that slipstream. You can save a bit of gas, save your tyres a little bit per se, but I think we're going to have similar to what you see with the bicycle racing in the Olympics at the moment, isn't it? You're going to have a change of the lead, just switching it around there and having somebody break the wind and also do all the hard work, isn't it?
Oh, very much so. Look at it already. The toe is massive. Slater's already having a look there. He's got the fastest lap at the moment too, with a 1:47.333. He's tucked in behind Ryan, then all of a sudden all the way is on the outside. Now Ridley's got the inside line underneath. Are they going to rotate too? Ryan Cox seems to have this inside line.
Oh, Jetson coming hot.
That was close. Jed Van Hermit nearly hit the back of... Was that the back of Ridley, I think?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and we got a crash somewhere too. Looks like Brad Hudson and potentially Andrew Martin might have come together, mate. So I'd have to imagine, just trying to see where that is at the moment. There's Brad, so he seems to be
Wakefield,
okay.
I think, was involved because he's just called that in. Hudson's travelling all right at the moment. You can see him just down there. We'll have a look at the replay.
Oh, this is it.
So we've got them all. They've gone too wide. They're all following each other. There's a few SLM boys there. Oh, little bit of contact there onto Martin, by the look of it, from one of the JWM boys.
Yeah, they're out of the fence. They're still going.
Yeah,
So,
still going.
you'd have
So
to
the
say-
contact wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what Kev called in, but he called something in as well. So maybe something involved with him at some point as well. But we are at the pointy end. Geordie Slater is still fighting it out at the moment. Was that? All right, who are we on with
This
camera
is
now,
Dougie,
mate?
Dougie and Jed.
Ah,
Jed's just
there he
ahead of
is,
Dougie,
yes.
so he's trying to
Yep.
hold off, of course, the old wise man on his shoulder. We'll be going through, of course, to the Nationals that you mentioned. And
Yes.
big thumbs up to Dougie because, I think, Dougie's got a good chance of winning it, just like half these drivers here. And,
Definitely, there's incidents galore in these races, and you've got to be at the right place, the right time to pick up the crumbs and get it done. But you've got Dougie Gowans on the outside here doing a sensational job there on Jed Van Hermit. Will he get enough of the run through? It doesn't look like it. Looks like
Switched
the
up the
inside
front
line's a
seconds.
powerful line coming through. Oh, it's back on front. Again, Geordie Slater has done the move that Ryan Cox did earlier on. Took the inside line, hit hard left on the apex and carried it through. Nicely done. Ridley is putting pressure on Cox at the moment. I don't think they'd be too worried about losing the top spot at the moment. A bit of fuel saving would be a smart thing, but Jed Van Hermit is dropping off the pack of these. They're 1.6 seconds, so his battle with Dougie Gowans is slowing him right down. Gowans and him are on the bottom screen at the moment. They're just coming on the inside of the track, followed by Nicky Martin with a bit of a gap there. So you can see them there, two groups of three. And Jason Depp slowly catching these boys as well. He's a second 0.1 behind them, but cutting that time really closely and bringing Greg Cook in with him as well. Greggy Cook has got his teammate on the bottom screen at the moment. He is getting a draft for his teammate Jamie Davis, who is following him with Schmellenberg, Rosenator, Cena and Cesario.
I think you're right as well, too. This could be a switcheroo between those two drivers. The important thing is to stick together as much as possible. You see Geordie Slater putting some pressure there. Ryan, it's important for Kyle Ridley just to stick with these drivers. There's the track map at the moment. So you're going to see the whole bunch of the gold dots and the blue dots. Gold dots, of course, will represent the pro drivers. The Pro-Am are the blue dots. And the green one, if you see it, that's the highlighted driver that we're actually following on the main camera pictures. And Steve's got the other pictures catching the other action as well, too, in the bottom right-hand picture.
That's coming through too wide with the boys behind him, Rosenator and Schmellenberg going too wide as well. Coming into the bottom corner. Ridley just needs to get closer to these boys and let them keep swapping and save as much fuel as he can. And that would put him in an awesome position against these two boys at front. Save a bit of time in the pit strategy. Save a bit of tyre wear as well. So a great little position for him to be in. He's obviously not the faster one out of the three, so absorb as much as you can and stay on the tail as long as you can.
David Lawler out there, of course, GOAT, the Project 36. We know he's the man behind the Project 36 team, and not racing tonight, but he does race, of course, and good on you, David. Thank you very much for out there supporting your drivers, and of course, and supporting the other drivers out there. And your Project 36 boys and 8
He's out there all the time in the chat, so I appreciate everyone here in the chat. We've get a lot of support in the chat, which is fantastic. It does help the algorithm a little bit, especially for those where people don't. Oh, 057. Andrew Martin, unsafe rejoin in lap 3. He's got himself a black and white warning flag for that little bit of work of his. We're at Jed Van Ermen at the moment, coming through. Then we've got the Project 36, Greg Cook in the lead position.
They've got to do something, don't they? Because Timothy's hunting him down at the moment. So what is the situation between the Project 36s? You'd say the Project 36 colours. It's not what colour is it is. You want to say papaya, but they could potentially block Timothy. Timothy's got to go where? He can get a toe here, but if he goes through the middle, that's going to be risking it for the biscuit, my friend. So.
Very, very much so. It looks like Cook's taken he's taken the line all the way on the outside. The 3 wide, the two Project 36 boys will look after each other there. Jamie Davis tucked in there behind.
Going to outbreak himself in the corner there at the moment.
Still fighting that position very, very, very fiercely. He's not letting it go. And the fact that Jamie's behind there means that the SLM, the JWM car can't tuck in behind him as well.
Yeah, he's getting a nice toe, isn't he, behind? So this is fantastic racing. Also, nerve-wracking. I know how you'd feel out there, David, and the Project 36 fans out there, because it'd be like going, please, please, please. It'd be almost like you'd want Max Verstappen and Lando to take each other out in the last race, isn't it? But in this case, we just want these drivers to continue. Remember, we're only 9 or so minutes into this race, but we've still got 50 minutes to go, so you don't want to be risking it for the biscuit too much just yet, mate.
But they're doing well. Cook and Jamie sort of backed off in there and let Greg take that over. I love the bit of
he's wheel banging here, mate.
Bit of teamwork going on here as well. So he can't tuck behind him now. He's got to push the pressure on. Oh, he's got his nose ahead. That's unfortunate, but that's brought in. Rosenator.
Who was it? It's one of the Project 36ers.
Davis.
Oh, it was Jamie Davis.
Jamie Davis. Yep.
How did he survive that?
Yeah,
How did he survive?
That was a little bit of action. Bottom screen, there's like a massive bit of towing there. We've got Ryan Cox and Geordie Slater at the pointy end of the field. We've got Ryan Cox taking the inside line. He's fantastic through that first corner. He really pulls away from Geordie there. He hugs the inside of that apex and gets through there really nicely. It's a really tough turn, that last turn coming in, because you've got a double left-hander. You've got a little bit of a wiggle. You've got the pit exit there as well. And then all of a sudden, you've got a really hard right-hander as well.
Just trying to find out exactly what happened to Jamie Davis here. So this is it. It's going to be a little painful to watch, but I can guarantee you the amount of times I've seen Daytona, the exit there, get on that chicane, lifts it up. How is that for the perfect spin of spins? I've seen cars in the catch fence. I've seen cars flip. I've seen so much damage before. I've never seen somebody survive that before in all the time I've been broadcast. Still like Murray Walker. I've never seen this in all my life of commentating. It's unbelievable.
just going through a few experiences for the viewers out there to show them the different angles that we can see. Jamie Davis is the master of all saves. He gets them done very, very well. You've got the in-cockpit view and then the outer view on the same drivers at the moment. So you can see there's Slater chasing down Ryan Cox down the back. Let's see how powerful this toe is. It started off at 4/10. It's down to 3/10 already. He's got it down to 2/10 now. They're coming across to the corner. Have a look at that.
Yeah.
That is such a powerful toe. That was about 5/10 difference from the start to the finish. So the toe is going to be critical to when you're going to pass it. If you're not in the lead for the very last few laps, maybe... Oh, that looks like Team Greg.
Yeah, this is what the exit out of the chicane is. As I said, that's where it goes wrong, unfortunately. It did go wrong for Greg.
Yes, the exit is critical. He is in a tough spot. This could be a safety car, viewers.
Yeah, this
could be a safety car.
He'll go through, he'll do a similar situation what we just saw with Jamie. Hit that chicane, bang. This is why I'm saying this is what usually happens if you hit the chicane, which I was so surprised that Jamie survived it. Unfortunately for Greg, he's in a dangerous place. There's carbon fiber all over the place. We'll see how it pans out, of course, too, whether or not we got a couple of our safety car drivers out there on reserve. He's calling in. He's still there, by the way, too, so he's waiting to see if it's safe for the marshals to come out and
so
pick up
he's not on the track line, not on the race line. He's a little bit off track. He's on the far left, so not actually on the track line. That's what I just heard them talk about downstairs. Stevie Goes Racing wants to see Chop and Kev. Not much going on between them two, mate. They're keeping their distance and just plugging along very slowly. Not even really much of a battle there.
Oh, there it is. Oh, wow. It's still scary when you see that car. I mean, the drivers are aware. They would have got the radio message as well, too, to say, hey, be careful. Don't try to overtake on the exit of that turn. Otherwise, you are going to be in the side pod of that blue machine. You can see there in the bottom pictures as well, too. I don't know, mate. To me, that's dangerous. Who just went on the inside of him?
Someone was very silly.
No, that's too dangerous. If I was race control, that might have to be a safety car to get rid of that car.
All right, safety car's been called.
Yeah, I figured, mate. It had to be. It's too dangerous.
Yeah, well, they're checking it. They check it out. It's actually funny because Rosinator just yelled out, "Oh, look, that's on the racing line," and I don't think it made them change their mind. They were obviously looking at it and trying to suss it out.
We just saw a car go on the inside line of it. That could have been a massive accident.
I think when the car went on the inside line, it sort of said, yeah, it's a bit of a tough one there. But that's getting everyone through the pits. Everyone down from Nick Martin in 12th place onwards has got themselves into the pits very, very quickly.
Yeah, the leaders didn't come in. This could have been beneficial, I'd say, for the rest of the field of Nick Martin, Hudson, and so forth. I think they got a chance to jump down to pit road just as that safety car was called, whereas the leaders had just passed it already. They couldn't. They have to go for another lap around. So massively interesting. Look at the safety car lights being flickered as well too by our pilot here this evening, just to remind everybody. Is it? I'm pretty sure he's doing that deliberately, isn't he?
No, they flash.
The safety car flashing like that.
They flash.
Okay.
They flash till they go. The lights are out. That's Mark Cochran in the safety car out there tonight.
Thank you.
One of our GR86 admins. Thank you he does that for free. Comes in for the experience, sits in and listens to the boys.
He gets to drive a Mercedes and lead a couple of laps. Why not?
Exactly.
I guess, Steve, if anybody wants to sign up and become a safety car driver or donate a bit of your time, have some fun.
100%. We're looking for race stewards to expand the team. We've got a great team there, but we still want to get a few more because in case we do expand the series and racing, we've got more RC out there because we like to do a lead RC to have them one night a week, so that way it keeps them fresh. It lets them race as well, and there's also the volunteers for the safety car drivers. The RCs get paid. The safety car drivers come in just for a bit of experience and just to help out the league.
I would do it, mate. Honestly, I mean, if I had a steering wheel, I'd get out there and do a couple laps. So you still got to have responsibility, of course, because you still have to stick to the speed limit. You still have to make sure you don't accidentally bin it. I've actually seen a safety car hit the wall in a IndyCar race one time in Long Beach because he couldn't get the car around in the corner. It's in the sharp turn, so that was very, very interesting and actually caused a bit of a pile up with the front runners. So you've still got to show some responsibility. It wasn't intentional. It was just a mistake. But it's still a lot of fun. You're a part of the action, aren't you, my
Yes.
friend? So
Yeah,
that's what it's all
100%.
about.
Yes. 100% delayed response, I know. All good, brother. Look, there. Looks. You can see down the bottom. There's Andrew Martin trying to catch the back of the field.
They have to come
He's
in now, don't
yeah,
they? Have to come in. Some of these
yeah,
leaders, they will
yeah.
have to, because
Yeah, they've come in.
a safety car pit stop, as we all know, is a cheap pit stop.
It is a free pit stop.
Yeah.
We
Geordie,
all know it. Everyone knows it. It's a free pit stop.
Except
and
McLaren.
there's no use betting on the next pit stop because this is the free pit stop. But can someone text Zach Brown and
Yeah.
tell him
Oh, I
that,
knew you were going there, mate. I knew
you can't?
it.
You want to roll the dice for a safety car? Well, lap 7, the key lap. Lap 7 is the key lap that everyone talks about pre-show.
Oh,
and then
why
you
did Jamie go in
past it.
again? Why did some of these drivers go in again? They just went in before.
I don't know. Maybe for some fuel.
Yeah, another splash and dash, Babs. That's very interesting. Kyle Whitley, who started on poles, back out into the lead of this race. And the top 6 drivers at the moment, Zach Brown, have not come in.
No, they haven't. They've rolled the dice for another safety car at some point. But that's Kyle Ridley, Doug Gowans, Jed Van Ermit, Jason Depp, Callum Rosenator, and Thomas Cena. But you know what? In this race, the likelihood of another safety car is there.
Yes.
But that race we're talking about in the F1, you saw the sprint race. Once the first 5 laps went through, there was just all bumper to tail all the way through. There was no chance of another safety car. So their dreams of another safety car after lap 7 was a
Abu
fallacy.
Dhabi as well, too.
That was a fallacy that would keep Piastri at the same point spread as Lando. That's all it was, mate.
Abu Dhabi's the Australians' worst nightmare because Mark Webber's also battling it out for that championship hope many years ago of the top 4. Those 4 drivers in that championship, and he got stuck behind Fernando Alonso that whole race, so he couldn't do anything about it as well, too. Fernando Alonso didn't move too far, and then, of course, Mark Webber's famous fun teammate, Sebastian Vettel, ended up winning that championship in that year, so... Australians and Abu Dhabi don't... I always say, bring it back to Brazil. Brazil was the best final race that you're ever going to have, but unfortunately Brazil doesn't have the trillions of dollars that you need to throw at Formula 1 to say, we would like to be the last race of the season.
That safety car was very aggressive over the cones there. So this is our lineup at the moment, viewers. We are just about to go live again. Safety car has just pulling away. We've got Kyle Ridley in the top position. Behind him, Dougie Gowans, Jed Van Hermit, Jason Depp, Callum Rosenator, Thomas Cena, Nicky Martin, Brad Hudson, Matt Tesaro, Andrew Proctor, Ryan Cox and Geordie Slater went in a lap later. Right, and the boys all following behind there did as well.
Oh, that's too soon. What's happened there? Wow.
We haven't gone live yet.
No. We got a car up and it's lid too.
Oh,
Thomas is involved. Jed's involved.
Someone's yelled out hardware failure.
Oh, it's Jed. It would have been Jed with a hardware failure, so he's up on his lid too. Let's have a look, maybe. But they're going to have to keep that safety car out. And that means our race leaders are still going to come in a pit road, yeah. I believe that safety car is going to stay out or be redeployed, my friend.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
5 meatballs.
They've got to bring that safety car back out again. Let's have a look what happened. That's massive to some of the drivers. And I think it's
we hadn't even started racing yet.
No.
Still.
There it is. I'm going to rewind this. I hate rewinding it, my friend, but it's the only way to really capture the action. We've got time anyway.
So why were they all out of order?
Well, what it is they're about to go green, right? So they'll get that green, green, green. I didn't hear it in my ear, by the way, too.
Green, green, green either.
And then have a look at the background here.
Why is that
it's actually
purple
further
card
back.
overlapping? Oh, Nicky Martin's gone up the back of someone. Right through
Yeah, that's
him.
what it is, mate. I think Nicky Martin has the hardware failure. It's got to be.
Nicky Martin's had the hardware failure. He's driven through all those cars. Watch this.
He wouldn't do that intentionally, of course. I mean, we've got some great drivers here.
No,
there it
look,
is. So it's just gone bang, and it's
all the way through.
Constantine
So they hadn't started racing yet.
Nope.
But look at the smart boy out there. That was Jason Depp saw it coming and just pulled out of the way. So I thought they'd started, but they hadn't.
Nope.
So that was Jason Depp pulling out of the way to avoid the impact.
There it is. Look, and then this is, of course, the after impact. So none of these drivers are at fault anything. Everybody's just going, what is going on? Just as we just saw the live pictures. We don't know what's going on.
Say there is, it was Tomasino holding his brakes.
Well, if you go back, Thomas.
those tyres are spinning, man.
It was obviously it was, as you mentioned, the car that just completely went through.
Yeah.
It's just a disconnection. So the car's he's clipped in from behind here,
He's just
caused
plowed
Thomas to
through
go
them all
into
that.
everybody else. Who went up at the lid, but this next car coming up, you'll see, bang, up there, gets flipped on their lid.
Yeah.
That's a rollover as well. I can't see who that specifically is. Do you know?
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Who is that?
All right, where are we at? We're
Lid?
still live racing or the safety car come out? We are still under control by the look of
It's
it.
got to be a safety car come out, mate.
We need it.
There's no way you're going to continue with that.
We need an update here from race control because we're watching replays here, but I think these boys are racing.
There's no way they could be racing, can they?
Well, I haven't heard safety car out there, and I can't see one. Can you see it?
No. Well, that doesn't seem to be full speed for me, mate. That's not full
doesn't
speed.
fit. No.
Just trying to see where the safety car would be at. No, that's not full speed at all.
All right, yeah, okay. So they're waiting for them to catch up. The safety car is out on track.
Yeah.
That's why everyone's slow. Okay.
I
So
figured there's no way you could
right.
resume that race with that incident that just happened, mate. You've got to get that safety car right there.
Exactly.
Oh, it's kind
Bit of
like
pressure on there for the boys and girls downstairs.
Yeah.
That was something that was very unusual. The hardware failure, you could see it. That driver had no control. That car just kept going forward.
Out essentially at this point where he's got a lot of damage and there's nothing he could do about it. You got Dougie that was in there, Thomas is in here, Jason's in here. They got some repairs out there, but Jed's still stuck down there in pit lane. It's very unfortunate for him because he was in a great position for the 32.
Yep.
This is when you want to kind of go back to the old school of Formula One, isn't it? When you got the T car. So old Jed can run out there and jump in the T car and bring it out and get back in the race.
Or if it was Formula E, you'd have a second car anyway.
Yeah, exactly. How long will it be for
just
those
wouldn't be
batteries are
guaranteed.
long enough to do a whole race?
Yeah, you just
Probably
wouldn't be
should the same.
guaranteed to finish the race, that's all.
Wow. I've never seen that on a restart, but that explains it completely. It's a technical failure. Nothing the driver could do. He's probably sitting there going,
they've got
no!
fast repairs. They've got fast repairs, but they've only got one fast repair.
Right.
So it depends if they went in. If they went in that first pit and they forgot to turn their fast repair off, any minor damage would have been triggered and triggered the fast repair, which is maybe what Geordie did when he went through on his first pit stop. So now he's gone through and he's up on the sticks. He might not have the fast repair.
So this is what happened. Look at that. Brad Hudson
Probably not
sitting here
Geordie
going, what the... He got nothing to do. He got nowhere to go. Brad Hudson had
He
nowhere to
actually
go.
looks like he got no damage out of that.
Well, it's interesting to see, isn't
he
it,
have a
from a
meatball?
driver's perspective. And now have a look at Thomas. Now, this is a case of Thomas. Thomas is going to sit here. Bang. He gets hit from behind. So nothing Thomas can do. And then he gets a double tap as well, just to make it even more pain.
Yeah, that was in slow motion before. Yeah, there's no way Thomas could even hold brakes.
Matty was also involved here as well, too. So, the Midas touch Matty, we call him. Everything he touches turns to gold. Unfortunately, at this point, he doesn't want to be turned to gold because he
just stopped in
he
time.
avoided it. So
Yeah, just stops in time. Lucky they were going slow.
yeah.
Lucky they were going slow. Wow, that was
So if you
that was
just tuned
different,
in,
that's for sure.
What a finale at the moment there. Unfortunately, basically, let's say if it was in real life, it's a brake failure. So the driver be on the horn going, my brakes aren't working, and then
All right, how the hell did Ryan Cox and Geordie Slater get to the front again?
just skill, just. And it's interesting, isn't it? Because they're really weaving to get the temperature into those tyres. A lot of the other drivers aren't. Now, this has also been a situation I've seen before in iRacing. It's 6 to 1, half a dozen to another. Some people say, yeah, it gets the temperature into the tyres, it gets you going. Other drivers that don't. Remember Kimi Räikkönen in Formula 1 never used to do that?
Yeah.
And you see all the other drivers around him weaving. Kimi Räikkönen, we were like, well, I don't really need to do that because I'm Kimi Räikkönen.
He could drive on ice that one. He was
It's
a
interesting.
lot better than he achieved, that's for sure. At the moment, what do we got? We've got 19 degrees.
Yeah, 19-degree track temperature. So I can understand
20 degree track
the reason why you are weaving is getting into the evening time.
Yeah.
You can see it's
We're going up the
17:49.
lights.
5 p.m. in the afternoon here in Daytona, in Florida.
let us know what you think of the Daytona at night in these cars without headlights. How does the broadcast look to you guys? Is it a little bit harder to see?
It's horrible.
Or is it
Can I
still,
hear my two bobs?
or is it still blow your bugger? Give you your two bobs. Let me tell you, you're going to say no.
Yeah,
Don't try them.
No, it's
Yeah.
well.
I'm not a
I
fan
think
either.
I think that the iRacing peeps design it for obviously the 24-hour sometimes, around the 24-hour, and of course the regular oval part of the track is then not designed whatsoever for these cars.
Yes.
Unfortunately, to be in a race, but we should have the ability to have these cars. We purchase the cars, and we purchase the tracks. We should have any car, any track, anytime, anywhere in iRacing. I always say.
Let's not get into iRacing politics again, because we'll be here for hours just talking
And if you
about
want iRacing, I'll sit there for about 2 weeks, and I'll churn out and put some lights on the track for you, and I'll give it to you for free. All right. If you programmers can't have the time to do it, I'm happy to sit there and code it in, and we'll test it, and we'll get some lights on the track for you.
We will see. All right, I'm just having a look at the moment. Greg Barber's not here tonight. Nathan Verney is not here tonight as well. Nathan's missing out tonight, I think, during work. Nicholas Martin's in 11th place on the ladder. At the moment, he's sitting in 12th. Matt Tesario is in 14th place. He will probably move himself up into those places. Brandon Levin has missed out tonight, so he could have got himself a free run into the 13. It looks like it will be Callum Rosenator and Andrew Martin will probably get up into there. So we'll see what happens at the end of the night. But safety car is in. All right, the leader has the field. The leader at the moment is the one and only Ryan Cox, the championship leader. A little bit of wiggling behind there. And they are off. They are racing. We are green, green, green.
Oh.
Ryan Cox has led them through already to Vish-Mellenberg. Oh, not really given much room there. He's trying to get back on track, made his own room, and gone straight into the side of Proctor. Oh, my God.
On a bad camera
Timothy
angle as well.
Schmellenberg called that in, but I reckon it might be on him, that one. Oh, my God, that was a mess. That was a mess. Oh, they do say safety cars breed safety cars, but ladies and gentlemen, we're still running. Ryan Cox has got the front lead. He has got himself Jordy Slater chasing him down.
We got spins tooth and nail. Oof.
Yep.
Dean's around.
Oh, man.
Dean's lost his
around
rear
as
wing.
Well, cold tyres. Rear wing gone. Andrew Proctor has come behind him, just passing him again. I'm surprised Proctor's still going. We've got Matt Tesario at the moment going on Jamie Davis. Davis has got the outside line into the back part of the straight, coming through to the bus stop. Is he going to take the lead through? He has. Tesario has just gapped him across there. Look at this 3 wide coming into the Jason Depp, Kevin Wakefield and Thomas Cena coming through the bus stop, all forward and behind each other very, very nicely. Great bit of work there by Jason Depp. Got some pace coming through. Nicky Martin at the moment. We've got him chasing down Kyle Ridley. Ridley has got himself down to the 5th place and working his way back up to the top of the field. They have got a bit of work to do. He is 2.5 seconds off Matt Tesario. Tesario is on the back of Jamie Davis with 5/10. Jamie Davis has got 1.5 seconds to Geordie Slater. As you can see, Ridley taking a really wide line there, trying to maintain pace into the last corner. But Nicky Martin is all over him at the moment like a bad toast spread.
Brad's off
in the bottom
somewhere.
camera. Yep. We can see them going through.
Yeah.
Oh, car limping back to the pit lane. Looks like it's Brad Hudson. Callum Rosenator, Greg Cook's gone in the pits as well. Callum Rosenator has been in the pits 4 times tonight.
Dean's in trouble too. He's got no rear wing, as you mentioned there. Jason's got some problems. Greg's in pit road there. Callum Rosenator's in pit road. There's a lot of damage. There's a lot of incidents actually to report as well. So we'll go back and have a look at that in a minute. You can see those meatball flags coming up, creeping, thinking, gentlemen, there's only 30 minutes into this race. We still have another 30 minutes to go.
It is, and I'm just laughing at Project's 36 comments in there about the custom rig that Jamie Davis has to drive. I'd say he'd be in line with my brother, mate. He's got some kumquats
I'd
as
like
well.
to see it. Yeah. Maybe share it out there in the Discord. Of course, you can find the Discord information there and just post it. Share your rigs.
One of those bouncing balls in primary school where you got the holding on the ears. But here we go. We've got Nicky Martin putting pressure on Ridley as we come down the back straight. Coming through to the high line. He's staying low, both very low, coming across start-finish line soon. They're slowly getting back onto Cesario. They've got it down to 1.2 seconds. You can see Cesario just ahead of them. Let's see how they go into the final corner as they're coming through. Ridley takes the outside line, touching the curb. Martin's tried to go aggressively inside line, but he's scrubbed off a bit too much pace through there. Ridley has got the line nice and clean. He's maintained a lot of pace, just going out that little bit wider as he entered the final corner.
It's a final corner.
Look
It's
at
a final
the use
countdown. It's a
of the
final
track
race.
from these boys.
Yeah, you can get out there, but you've got to be careful. Of course, you're exploring your track limits too much, and it gets a little bit slippery because you're in the cooling conditions as well too. So as it cools down, your tyres aren't as grippy that you would like them to be earlier. But you mentioned there it is. So the golden machine, the golden gun per se of Matty, the SLM Academy up the road there. SLM Motorsport driver of Kyle Ridley behind him, who started this race in pole. He's down 4, but still in it. And then, of course, Nick Martin that we're seeing behind him, getting a grip behind him and getting away to overtake and look to overtake. But early days still. They had their free pit stop, essentially, on those 2 safety cars that we had. So I would be interesting to see how far they can go and how deep they can go in this race, Steve, before green flag pit stops.
It's proper pit stops. A lot of these boys were running up for like 4 seconds on the sticks, so it's like there's hardly any fuel being consumed or brought in. So it's a bit of a fake pit at the moment. Schmellenberg's in the pits. At the moment, Kevin Wakefield's called something about under brakes, but with bottom screen, we've got Andrew Martin's got pressure from Dougie Gowans, and they're slowly catching Nicky Martin and Cole Ridley. So they're catching up there. Ridley's having a look now on the inside line on Mr. Martin, on Mr. Matt Cesario. He's got the job done. I think Matt has sort of said, yeah, you can have that for that one, mate. I'll get it back a bit later.
He's got the orders there from Zach Brown saying, okay, let Lando through, please, mate. We're too soon. So we won't get started on that one.
I didn't realise that a dud pit stop would affect racing.
Nick Martin at the moment, he's got a grip. He's got a grip team. He's in 6. He started in 6. Himself and Geordie Slater in P2 are the only drivers who haven't changed anything whatsoever to sit stationary. It's almost like you're watching a real Formula 1 race, isn't it? Like, with, 3 or 4 overtakes per race, that's about it. Have a snooze. But you won't have a snooze here on the MOZA Racing SFW Championship here at Daytona for the final round, because it's always excitement across the board, mate, here at Daytona.
Big time excitement. Ryan Cox is pulling away from Geordie Slater at the moment, the 1.59 seconds at the moment. Nicky Martin's getting a move there, having a look at the outside of Cesario. Cesario is not really battling it too hard. Is he going to go in the bus stop? Oh, no, he's backed in underneath him. Wasn't too sure then. I hesitated for a second whether he was going to hold that back and try to fight that spot, but no, he hasn't. Dougie Gowans is taking Andrew Martin now, and he's working his way down and chasing down the pack in front of him. You can just see he's got the boys just in front of them, just out of
the banking.
reach.
That shows you the banking, doesn't it, in that picture that you got, the picture there. Because you got to remember, these ovals in the United States of America here have massive banking, especially Daytona. Yeah. A little bit in Talladega.
Huge.
And some of the other tracks have massive elevation, which gives you so much sensation of speed, of course. And you got to go over there to Italy, really, in Europe to understand that sensation of banking elevation in the old Monza.
You know how much
Monza
pace
track.
Dougie just got out of that? I'm not sure how much toe was involved, but he just got 6/10 in that straight. He made up on the boys behind him that he's chasing. He is now under a second on Matt Cesario, so he was a 1.6 before he went out into the main straight and then back in. He was a cracking bit of work there. I'm not sure how far back the toe is effective here on this track, but that was 1.6 seconds behind. He came out of it at 8/10.
And Matty, you can see in the top picture at the moment, that's looking over his engine cam, back through his rear wing at Dougie, who's approaching thick and fast. Dougie, who started this race a couple of positions down where he is at the moment. He started at P5, he's at P7 at the moment, but Dougie's always on the hunt. And Dougie knows an endurance race, mate, with about 23 minutes to go. He's potentially going to be thinking about himself a podium. Dougie doesn't think about anything less than a podium, I'd have to say, if he can achieve it. And he's certainly hunting down Maddie at the moment. But remember, too, in that situation, Maddie is in a different class. Right? So
100%.
Maddie doesn't need to
Martin.
have to fight him so much. Maddie's closest competitor is Andrew Martin, who's down the road.
Yep, exactly. And you can see there that he's actually moved out of the way from him. There's a blue flag car in front of him, and they've caught that car as well now. So that car was actually giving a bit of a fake draft, or not a fake, a real draft to Nick Martin and helping him get up the road too. So that back marker did a massive amount of work there for Dougie's competitor and kept him away. And now Ridley's there in front of them. So they're
Where's
all
the
backed
tyre
up
of
together
Chris?
now. Yeah. Oh.
I mean, it's
Chris
tethered in there,
Tomlin.
but Chris was attacking Jason at the moment. But I think Chris had some incident there because he was right on the back of him, but
Tyre is just hanging there on the
his
left-hand
tyre's not
side,
there.
isn't it?
But he's driving.
You can see it on the tether.
Yeah.
Does he realise it?
No, he's definitely that's real. That's not one of those little, unfortunately little, let's say graphic glitches that you do get from iRacing. That car is damaged big time. I'd say it's the front right. So where did he clobber the front right? Because remember, it's a roval generally around here too. So you're more likely to clobber your front right, not your front left. Can't get my head where he did it.
We've got Greggy Johnson down the bottom screen now, having a bit of a chase on Andrew Proctor, who was given the beautiful bump by one of I think it was Schmellenberg, that went off track and then back on again after the safety car. But I haven't heard much chatter coming through.
I don't know where he did it.
I don't know if
right.
RC maybe closed the chat down or not. But yeah, Tomlin's doing a great bit of work there.
That's
getting his car back, man.
How do you do that? I mean, he's got a long way to go. He's still done the backstretch. He's still got basically half the circuit. Go ahead.
He does. Down to the Proctor. He's on the inside line, and Proctor at the bus stop. He's taken him nicely, 2 by 2. Nice, steady move. That draft is very, very powerful, man. Very powerful. That is amazing how much... Have a look how far ahead he was.
Yeah.
He was about that. At the moment, he's already pulled away. Johnson pulled away 6/10. He was about 6/10 behind him at the start of that straight as well. Sorry, mate, I cut over the top of you.
No, absolutely. If you want to capture the action, a good call on that one. Because Chris actually, they were all approaching Chris pretty quickly. And did you actually did see Chris actually just said, I'm going to take the escape road, and got completely out of the way. So I'm tipping the hat to you, Chris, because, you realise that your car is all dinged up and damaged and you're just trying to make your way down a pit road, which he is right now. So he realised he didn't want to get in any part of that fantastic battle you just called out.
Yeah, Dougie Gowans is on the attack again. He's getting another victim in his grasp. He's having a look at. Chris Tomlin's in his pit now to get his fourth wheel reattached. That'll be a build-up.
It's the fourth wall. I mean,
the fourth wall. Let's have a look at Dougie at the moment. 6/10 coming out onto the back straight. Yep. 6/10 he came out. He's dropping down now. 5/10. Look how powerful this toe is. This is crazy. 4.5/10. Coming up to the finish line. He was at 6/10 when he started. He's going to be. He's at 3/10. So 3/10 just down that section. 2/10. 2/10 getting it down to 15. And on the back of the lad already. That is crazy how powerful that toe is. That is absolute weapon material. He's going to get a massive toe coming into the final straight coming later and be all over the back of him if you can hold him closely through here. We're at the 40-minute mark already, mate.
Yeah, we're getting down to about 20 minutes to go. And, you're right. And Nick Martin, I'm going to reach out to you because it says your name here. I'm going to have Dean is quicker than Steve for next season if you're racing, my friend. So I will sponsor that slot there just to rub it into the man that's sitting up next to me in the booth.
Tomlin's incident, he's got himself a post-race penalty for that. So I'm not sure who he hit or what he hit or where it happened. but something must have happened at some point. Here's Gowans again, viewers. He's on that hunt now. He started at 3/10 this time coming through. They're going up to the bus stop. Is he going to be able to make a move in the bus stop or after it? He's going to get right up the back of him. My suggestion would be tuck in behind him before the bus stop and do the attack coming out of the bus stop.
Cole
Get
Ridley
the much
up the road
pace that you can through here. Yep.
They're catching Cole
Have a
Ridley.
look. 3/10.
They're catching Carl really pretty quickly as well too. Carl is going to be a unfortunate victim of this tow that these two drivers are. So meanwhile, while they're battling each other, they're actually catching Carl. So keep an eye on that one in the pictures.
He's got the slingshot around. He was 1 second, 6 seconds behind there. Now he's all the way back on Ridley. So he's got a bit of pace coming through there again. Oh, nicely done there by Dougie Gowans. He's showing some old wise moves out there, and now he's on the hunt for Ridley. And Martin's going to try to stick together with him. Martin needs to get on the back of him for as long as possible.
I'm sorry, Dougie, but I want Kyle to at least get a podium, if not win this race. Kyle deserves it. The pink machine is quick. He put it on pole. Yep. And I'm sorry, Dougie, as much as I love you, Carl is going to put up a fight, all right? Down team radio, it's like, Carl, you are quicker than Dougie. Do not let him pass. Do essentially a number 2 Red Bull driver defensive work here. But don't weave too much under braking, my friend, into a corner or something and make it a penalty. So let's see how you go, Carl.
I just heard Geordie Slater call in a blue flag. And I tell you what, that blue flag cost him some pace. His last lap was a 142. His fastest lap is a 140. They've been, him and Ryan Cox have been doing 140s on average.
Yep.
So that cost him a whole 2 seconds, that blue flag. So sometimes you don't realise how much damage you're doing as a blue flag driver. At the moment, we've got Mr. Geordie Slater on the top screen and Ryan Cox on the bottom screen. And you can see Cox is coming around to the
restart zone.
Yep. There's start,
it's no
finish
longer
coming
the Geico restart zone. Of course, it's a different restart zone now, but here it is. Nick Martin's in, mate. So this is this pit stop round that you probably would expect under green flag conditions. We haven't seen it yet because we've had safety cars. Andrew Martin's in as well. So the Martin and Martin show are in pit
room side by side. This is where we're going to expect some drivers coming in because it's going to be we're looking at 17 minutes, less than 20 minutes left, full tank sprint to the end, third pit stop. So we've seen a lot of pit stops due to the safety cars as well. So they're keeping everyone
We didn't
honest.
have green flag pit stops just yet, did we? Because of the fact that we had those cautions. So that's going to be interesting to see if they've splashed them up enough to go to the end, as you mentioned. Well, it's only 15 minutes, so I'd imagine they will. Interesting strategy. Because if you do get a late caution that comes out, remember that that final turn out of the chicane, that's caught a few drivers off here this evening where we have had a caution car, could bring a little bit into play. Now, but unfortunately for Kyle Ridley, he doesn't want to see the old Dougie Gowans in his mirrors, essentially. If you can see over his mirrors, because Formula 1 drivers complain about it all the time. I can't see anything. That's what you say, Kyle. I can't see Dougie in my mirrors.
No, and then you can see him right now, top screen. You've got the rear wing view at bottom screen. You've got the outside view. Dougie Gowans is on the attack. He's coming out onto the main strip after the bus stop, and he's got him at 2/10 coming through. Ryan Cox, the leader, is just going in the pits as well. He's pulled out for him. Ridley is pulled out wide to break the tow, and he's let Dougie Gowans come through and take that position. The smart thing to do is to get off the back of Dougie and just follow him through.
Ryan's
and
in.
Get some fuel. So
Jamie's
done,
in.
yes. Jamie's in as well. Tazario's in. We've got real pit stops coming through now. Kyle Ridley, Gowans, and Slater have all stayed out. Ridley's only made one pit, so is Geordie Slater. Ryan Cox is second.
Lap on that overtake as well, too. That shows the pace. Yeah. Kyle Ridley's coming back into play here.
6.92. He has, but he's got another pit to go.
Yeah.
Him and Geordie Slater have got one more pit. Dougie Gowans has done his third pit. Dougie Gowans' last pit was at lap 12, so he's probably going to need another one as well.
Yeah, he'll need another one for sure. I mean, even the old Dougie can't save up that much moonshine in the back of his trunk.
This is very true.
We know that Dougie was an old moonshiner back in the day. Don't tell him, Mark. Don't tell him I said that. But yeah, thanks for the moonshine too, Doug. It was strong.
He's a Navy boy. Maybe he was making it on the boat.
Get the diesel generator going. Crank out that moonshine there, Doug.
All right, Dougie, we're ready for another party. Love your work.
When you're booze
Ryan
free on a ship as well, too, mate, you're gonna find some way to keep yourself occupied. Look at this.
Ryan Cox is moving around Thomas
Good
Cena.
position,
This is not a natural fight. Cena has been in the pits. Oh, no, he's got to go one more time. He's been in there with an incident because his last pit was a lap 12. But Ryan Cox is now moving his way through the grid and getting himself up the pointy end. Here we go. Slater's in as well. I'll take Slater on the bottom cam. You can take the main race.
Yeah, Carl Ridley's in as well too. So those are the drivers. So it should put Dougie into the race lead at the moment. Ryan Cox would be the net race leader on pit stops. So how long can Dougie go, mate? As I said, we know that he's an old-time moonshiner, but there's only so much moonshine you can chuck on the back of these super formulas, mate, before they go around in gasolina.
Slater is off. He's coming out. Where's Cox coming?
Cox is coming out now, mate. So
Cox has just passed him.
Yep. Slater's here.
Cox
got it past him. Jamie Davis might be. No, Jamie Davis not close enough.
He's not far though. He's right behind him though.
Yeah.
Got himself a great spot there. Davis and then Geordie Slater, Ryan Cox and Dougie Gowans. Gowans has got to go in the pits again. Everyone else in the top 5, top 6 is all racing to the very end. Matt Tesario in the Pro-Am lead at the moment. Done a cracking bit of work there.
What's interesting now is that where will Dougie, I mean, if we had Formula One, like 20 or 30 engineers down there trying to work out millisecond gaps to the cars, we don't, unfortunately. We just have everybody here, and we thank you all for tuning in. But that's one for the chat as well, too. If Dougie is to pit right now, and I want to leave this to everybody that's racing and supporting and in the chat, where would Dougie slot out right now if he boxes, box, as I like to say? As I like to teach the Americans as well.
Look, the pits have been very quick. Everyone's just been on the sticks for like 7 seconds. The pit run distance is what's going to kill him more than anything.
40 or so. So Dougie's in now. So where's he going to slot back out? Ryan's going to definitely have to take this one, right? Because Ryan's...
Got Dougie on the bottom cam.
Passing him now. So there's Ryan. Ryan will get past. Geordie Slater. Well, he's 2 or so seconds down the road. So there it is. So Ryan Cox is going to go zipping on past Dougie down there, getting a splash and dash. For the final time. And Geordie Slater also.
Yep.
Now Jamie Davis is going to come around as well too. Be like going, come on.
Where's he going to come out with him?
Yeah, could be close to Jamie.
With him and Davis. Oh, look at that. Davis has gone round him as well.
Yep.
And Ridley.
Ridley's coming now.
Ridley and himself have coming out side by side. No,
close.
Nicky Gowan missed that. But he stayed in front of Nicky Martin. So that was the one he was battling with earlier.
So he managed to clear him on that pit stop as well too. So there has it. Now, of course, then Dougie is going to be like going, I think that pit stop from Kyle being a lap earlier also helped him as well too. Because remember, Dougie did get past Kyle. And now Kyle's got back past Dougie. So he's teaching Dougie some new tricks, mate.
The undercut, he tipped, undercut. It was only 1 lap difference as well. So his last lap was, his out lap was a 2-second lap for Ridley, so he came out and just went pedal to the metal. So it's a bit hard to tell how fast he actually did, but cracking pace to get there out in front of Dougie.
Stevie's out there saying, keep cracking on, Kev.
Keep cracking on, Kev. I don't know, where is he? I think he's just there on his lonesome at the moment. He's just going through the motions, Kev is.
Kev Wakefield's here. Are you lonesome tonight, Kev? Yeah.
He's got 22 seconds in front of him, and he's got 17 seconds behind him. So he is in no man's land at the moment.
Slow down too. That could put him into the clutches very, very soon. Jamie Davis down the road here for the battle for P3 and 2. Interesting. And not too far, remember, down the road there is the battle between Kyle Ridley and Dougie. But biggest gainer of this race, how is it? Jamie Davis, we've always said about this. Jamie Davis's qualifying is letting him down, but his race pace is superb. And that save is the save of saves. I've never seen anybody come out of the exit of that essentially bus stop. We have a 10. We have a car stopped on track. That's Jason. Oh, big smash out of that very spot I was going to talk about. So, wow, we've seen this before.
It's
in a dangerous place, but it's on the inside apron. But what is going to happen? Jason has
past him.
crashed,
Just come past him as well.
Here it is.
Yeah,
this is the
like
exact dangerous spot. We've seen it before. Watch this. He's going to hit the chicane on the inside. It lifts the car up.
He's clipped the tyre barrier.
Yeah, he clipped the tyre barrier.
Oh, safety car is called.
Okay.
Oh, let's
That
have a
would make
look at that
sense.
from the front view, man.
If you have children,
He has missed that coming through. Here he
women
is
and
coming
children,
in
look away,
line.
please. Look away, look away, look away.
Look at that. Oh, the bounce has just put him straight into that tyre barrier. Oh, my
You know what I
goodness.
love about iRacing? Is the fact that Jason will walk out of this car, because if that was real life, he may not be able to walk out of that car.
No, definitely.
Wow.
And that tyre wall wouldn't be there anyway in real life. Surely it's not there in
Safety
real life,
car
is it?
has been deployed.
It is deployed.
It might be, because iRacing do scan everything and try to be as legitimate as possible. Let us know in the chat. But that will change everything, my friend, because the safety car's been deployed, and re-rack them, restack them.
Yeah, well, put it this way. It's now brought... There was a massive gap there from Gowans on the back of Ridley and Davis on Geordie. So now, all of a sudden, these guys are going to be all backed up. Geordie was like 3 seconds off Ryan Cox. So these guys are going to be all back-to-back, and it's going to be a sprint to the finish. We've got... by the time they come through, it'll be about 5 minutes to go. And then they go from there.
Yeah, but they just took their pit stops as well, too, under the green flag. So I can't imagine anybody getting in. Everybody essentially went down. I'll show that little graphic out there as well, too. So there's your pit stops there. So drivers have taken multiple pit stops, but I'll actually show you the pit lap as well, too. Everybody took, and it's essentially all the same. Lap 23 or lap 24 or lap 25, mate. So that's it. Everybody is even Stevens, I'd say, on pit stops. It's going to be essentially now, as you said, the sprint to the end, because it's only 6 minutes, mate, remaining. In fact, by the time that safety car is peeling in, you're going to have a 5 minute dash.
It's a minute 40 per lap. So literally, we're going to get about 5 laps, depending on how they cross the line and when they cross the line. All right, safety car's got the leader now, so we're all in the correct order. All the wave rounds have been done.
I'd say 5 minute sprint.
Oh, this is going to be a crazy sprint.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Ryan Cox, the current season champion, sitting in first place for round 9 of the MOZA Super Formula Light Championship. He's got this title in his bag. We've got Jamie Davis, Dougie Gowans fighting out for some critical points there. There's 20 points of difference between them. Jamie Davis has got a couple of points there on Dougie Gowans, but I don't think he's got enough of a lead there to take that away from Gowans. Good big Gowans in second, and Davis in second and Gowans in third as we see it, but is going to be hot to trot all the way through.
It's so good to see, mate, as you said. What a charge back from Jamie Davis at the end of the season too. I mean, where was he if you're going back a handful of rounds? I mean, he was essentially just hovering on that P10 position, and now he's ahead of Dougie, old wise Dougie. It's like beating Dougie. It's like beating Anton Senna, isn't it? Or beating Nigel Mansell, or beating Alain Prost. Ryan Cox has just been untouchable. Absolutely, the championship.
Biggles, move the ladder. Move the ladder.
Yes, sir.
They're going to get going. I don't want to miss them. No, they haven't gone yet. No. They're I'm not meant to say but it's lurking Gowans like dangerous. It's the lurking Gowans like dangerous. Yes,
well,
Gowans is dangerous. We know he's an absolute weapon, and it's good to see out there as well.
They're going for another lap in the safety car. You're jumping the gun a little bit there, Steve.
No. I don't know. I just wanted to see where they were at. I know I was going to say as well to have a look at the boys down that are in the currently just about to miss out on the Australian Open winner. Here we go.
No,
I thought it was going to go in.
No, it's going to go in the lap round, mate. The safety car's not going to come in until they...
this is going to be a 4.
So you mentioned on the border, right? With Greggy there.
Yeah. So Matt Cesario looks like he'll make it through. because he's out on track. Nathan Varney and Greg Barber aren't. Brendan Levin won't because he's not on track. But the next two boys looks like might get themselves into the hot spot. Which, flick it down one more page.
Oh, we've had a moment. Sorry. We've had a spinner for the safety car. We've had a spin for the safety car.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
no. Cochrane's done a spin.
What's happened here? He's
it's
had
all right.
a spin.
Lucky he hasn't hit anyone.
That's interesting, mate, because look at this. I guess
safety car was pulling away.
Yeah.
Yeah, safety car was trying to pull away and accelerate, and he's drifted that last corner as he's put the foot down. Cold tyres. He's hit the dirt as well.
Unlucky everybody avoided him. Thankfully, look at that. Sharp Ryan Cox goes, what the, just happened. And everybody else is bunched up. Thankfully, everybody else hasn't collided into each other. So smart awareness from the drivers.
That is crazy.
Pictures, my friend. So
that is crazy.
He's back out in front there, thankfully. So
we're
going to extend this maybe a little bit longer. But everybody's bunched up, so I'd imagine they will peel in when we get ready to go. They're on the back stretch at the moment. So a little kink, of course, into the track coming up, but they're down the back stretch. They just exited turn 4 if you're at the oval part of Daytona.
Oh, they got one more wave around to do. They missed Dean.
Really?
Yeah, they missed Dean.
Where's Dean? Where's the brother, mate? Here he is. Dean's here.
Yeah. Yep. So he's just about to unlap himself and he'll be right.
Yeah, there he goes. Come on, Dean. Get on with it, mate.
Someone asked, is there no Marcus Watson for that? No Marcus Watson. He will not make the cut because he didn't run enough races and missed out on the selection process. There you can see he is about in 20th place. So he is missing out on it. We are down the last 2 minutes. It's literally going to be a sprint to see who can get the draft. It's going to be a draft race between Ryan Cox and Geordie Slater and Jamie Davis. See who can get the best draft down those final corners coming through the boss stop. This is going to be crazy. How hard are they going to try to win these minor points now? This is going to be nuts.
Well, Geordie Slater and Jamie Davis are going to say, yes, we want to take it away from Ryan. Because Ryan's taken away the championship, right? So Ryan's got nothing essentially at this point to lose. He's gone.
No. Neither Slater
but
or
the other
Davis,
drivers
none of
have
them
everything to gain. They've got everything to gain. So you got to give it to them. They're going to go for it, and they're going to stick their noses in places where the Cardassian family will be like, we're all aware of it.
All right, Ryan's got control of the field now. Here we go. Is he going to do? When's he going to go? He's gone. He's put the foot down. We are going, people. We are into the last lap. I can't even see Barney to see if he's done the white flag or not, because they've all come through at the same point. But looks like we've got Ryan Cox leading him through. You got Geordie Davis on the side of him.
What a send!
Looks like this. Geordie Davis has gone out wide. He's taken too much pace in that corner. He's lost himself a heap of positions. That's put Jamie Davis in second place and Ridley in third. Dagan Gowans in fourth.
James is going to go for it in the backstretch. James is going to get that toe, and they're going to be very, very dangerous. If time's going to run out, Ryan will be a sitting target. Thomas is around somewhere in the background as well, too, at P14. As to be expected, everybody's going to be jumping all over the place here, mate. But this is going to be crucial right now. The exit of the backstretch. Look at a little wiggle there from Ryan. Yep.
Yeah, he's drifted a little bit wide, a bit of cold tyres, but it looks like Jamie Davis has got himself 2/10. We know how powerful
Ridley's
this
going to
toe
get
is.
toe.
Ridley's there, Gowans is there, they're all there ready for a tow. Here we go, Jamie Davis is coming across, Ridley's catching up as well. They're coming through, it looks like Davis is taking the outside line. He's got the side draft going, he's got Ridley right up behind him. Cox has closed that door off very early. We know Cox is a weapon through here. Let's see how he's going to go through the last quarter, how much of the draft he's going to be able to absorb. So, we've got a car in the wall. Dagan Gowans has come out of the bus stop and straight into the wall.
Carl's
here we go. They've got 2 wide.
They could get a side toe here. They could actually get 3 wide in the final corner here. We don't know how much time is left in this race. Here we go.
Oh, look at this car. Cutting it very, very far. That's the final lap. Who's taking it? That is done. That is the race done. Jamie Davis took it. Jamie Davis took the line. Ladies and Gentlemen, as they crossed the line, Jamie Davis took the championship win of the round 9. Took it by literally 7/1000ths of a second, crossing it in front of Cole, Ryan Cox, and Ridley a further 3,000 behind him as they come across the line. What a finish that was. We've got Nicky Martin in 4th place, Geordie Slater in 5th. Matt Tesario has taken the round out for the Pro-Ams, followed by Andrew Martin and Greggy Crook. Whoa, that was an unexpected finish because iRacing, as usual, does not tell us when the race is done. Let's have a quick look, if we can, of these boys coming across the line together.
Yeah, mate.
What a finish.
You want a close
Look
finish?
at this. Davis has got the draft coming through, just got his nose ahead. Look at Cox just keeping it in check as he takes it underneath Ridley. Just enough pace and draft from Jamie Davis to take that position through. It was a draft race in the end, viewers. That was sensational driving. What a way to go. Mr. Jamie Davis up 15 places to take that round win.
And look at that Project 36 celebration down there in pit road as well. So absolutely fantastic. Fantastical between the Project 36 drivers and there. And they've got big support out there as well too, mate.
Have a look at Gowans entering the after the bus stop and slamming into that wall. I'm not sure what happened.
Frustration, I would have to say that from Ducky, mate. Big time.
Yeah. So we'll flick it back and have a look. But as tonight goes, and we've got the championships all done. Whoa, there's some boys extra coming through. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the final round of the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light Championship of round 9 of season 4 for 2025. And the round was taken home by Jamie Davis, cut 15 places in the last few seconds of the run by 7/1000ths. Jamie Davis from Project 36. In second place, Ryan Cox, who led most of the race till the last safety car brought them all back for a massive sprint to the finish from Tatum Res Tech, a further 1/10 behind. Kyle Ridley got himself up to pointy end in third place from SLM Motorsports, and in 4th place, Nicky Martin from Get a Grip got himself up there as well. Geordie Slater in 5th place, leading, and in that battle, he would have been there for the top 4 fighting through, coming across the line, but he lost the traction on the inside field. Matt Tesario has taken out the Pro-Ams tonight with a convincing drive there and got a great gap on the boys behind him. Andrew Martin came through in second for the Pro-Ams, and Greggy Crook, the Pro-Am champion, has got himself into 8th place. Kevin Wakefield got up there tonight. Greggy Johnson 10th. Chris Tomlin 11th. Andrew Proctor in 12th place. Jed Van Ermer in 13th. Dougie Gowans kissed the wall as he came out from the inside of the track to the outer. Dean Sinkovich in 15th place. Thomasina 16th. Timothy Smellenberg 17th. Jason Depp in 18th place. Bradley Hudson 19th. And Callum Rosenator in 20th. As we go to the rest of the field, we've got Mark Cochran, Josh Horton and Joshua King, who did not race tonight. Big work there from Joshua Horton tonight in the race director's chair. A lot of work to be done with the safety cars that we had. And Mark Cochran, which we'll have a bit of a chat about and laugh about, that beautiful little spin of the safety car. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the final round for the season, and the winner of the championship for the pros is Ryan Cox. And if our calculations are correct, the championship winner for the Pro-Ams is Mr. Greg Cook, I believe.
All right, Greg Cook. Here he is at the moment, Project 36. That's why they were both doing donuts down there in celebration, of course. Jamie Davis with the race win. Have a look at this again. This battle at the moment. So Jamie Davis is essentially P2, P3, nose ahead there, Kyle Ridley. There's Ryan Cox. You think Ryan Cox is too far up the road? Not when you get that toe we talked about here. There it is. Could have just ended up 3 wide action. Could have ended up all pearl shaped. Could have ended up going to Nick Martin back there in P4. But at the end of the day, got his nose ahead there. A little wiggle and a jiggle and a bobble and a giggle. But Jamie Davis, he's going to be giggling and laughing his way across the line because he gets the race win.
So in the booth tonight, we'll have the who was the pro-am winner for the race tonight? That was Matt Cesario.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we'll have Matt Cesario in the booth alongside Jamie Davis, Ryan Cox, Kyle Ridley, and young Greg Cook, being that he is the champion of the pro-ams. Some stellar work from a young lad, and let's see who's in the booth already. Well, Dougie Gowans is in there. He's having a bit of a chinwag. He's probably having a chat with the boys. Jamie Davis there. Kyle Ridley's in there. Ryan Cox is in there. Mr. Cook's in there. Matt Cesario's not in there. We probably don't know if he was told to come in or not. But we'll start then with Greg Cook then, eh?
All right.
Being that he's the champion, reigning champion, the champion of the Pro-Ams for the series. Ladies and gentlemen, young fella that's gone from privateer to Project 36 and has not looked back since he joined the pink and yellow lime cars. Mr. Greg Cook takes out the Pro-Am title for season 4 of the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light Series. How's it feel, man, to be a champion and to have a cracking race out there, mate?
Well, it wasn't the most ideal race, I've got to admit. Involved in an incident that was not my fault, but yeah, you know what they say, consistency is key, and yeah, I was just consistently showing my pace this season, and yeah, I've been taught quite a few things from the guys and Jamie and Brandon, so they've been big help this season with getting my pace from F1 over to iRacing, so big thanks to them.
Well, it's been a cracking job out there, mate. You've done well. Consistency has been key. You've had a few really high positional finishes as well with the boys, so they've been dragging you out there. You got to do some burnouts with Jamie, the old master, who stole the round from Mr. Ryan Cox after just sitting there hugging the back of these boys for a while. That last safety car, how was the safety cars out there, mate, and how much of the impact is that on your race?
Oh, it was crazy, you know. I knew that it was going to be a bit hairy tonight with that chicane and the sausage curbs there, so I just tried to stay out of trouble. But unfortunately, yeah, that incident just cost me a couple places. I really wanted to be up there with Jamie tonight, but yeah, I had to fight my way back through the pack with 1 lap to go, so bit nerve-wracking in that last lap.
Well, you showed some really good pace with him. Earlier in the race, you were there with there and abouts with him, and you had Matt Cesario around you as well, and you guys were doing a fair bit of drafting down the straights and that. Was that the plan, to stick with him and just follow him through?
Yeah, the plan was just try and stick with Jamie, but unfortunately he hit those sausage curbs at the bus stop a bit too hard, and yeah, he dropped back and then
a spin of spins, mate, too. He saved it.
Yeah, he luckily kept it off the wall, which was my main concern, but yeah. After that, it was basically just keeping it clean with, I think it was someone else. I think Tim Schmallenberg.
Yep. Yes, I think it was. I think you're right. He just avoided the contact there. Schmallenberg came back on track and got into the side of Proctor, I think it was, in the Green Beast. But, mate, cracking season, cracking effort. What's highlight of your season this year?
Oh, I've got to say Nürburgring. Nürburgring was one of my greatest drives I think I've ever done in sim racing. And yeah, that was probably one of my favorite tracks to race at this season as well.
Yep.
But some of the other tracks I did pretty well, so I don't know. I want to say Nürburgring.
That's right, mate. The one to go with the gut. That's the way to go with the gut. Well, mate, congratulations. First season, first year with Project 36, and first year coming across from the F1 to iRacing and joining SRW, mate. How would you describe the season, mate? In a couple of words, your thoughts?
Well, it's great fun having to transfer my skills from F1 and Assetto Corsa. So everyone's been really welcoming, and I've really enjoyed my time, my first season in this league. So big thanks to everyone involved.
Well, who gets Mr. Cook out on track and supports you with your racing and with the team?
Well, thankfully, I've read it down this time, so I can actually read out the sponsors that sponsor Project 36. So big thanks to Cataclysm Computers, Outlier Speed Co, CC Forge, Shockworks, and Simrigs.com.
Great job, mate. I thought you were going to be better prepared this time round.
Yeah, I was.
I might need to visit those sponsors to go quicker if I was to jump in a car and go racing faster, right? Talk
Yeah, it
to
might
you,
help.
Mr. Gregory, and the Project 36 boys.
They've done a great job with you, mate. Keep it going, and good luck for next season. I'm not sure. Sorry, you've made it for the Australian Open World Nationals. How's your preparation going to go for that?
Hey, well, I've heard it's an interesting track that's been chosen, so yeah, just got to try and practice for that now and focus on 86s tomorrow night.
Sorry, mate. I had to cough up a lung there to leave you there, but awesome. I'm glad you're preparing yourself. It's going to be a tough battle out there in the Australian Open World Nationals. But as long as you keep it clean, try to keep it fast, you'll be fine, mate. I've got all my faith in you. Well, congratulations, Zoo. Fantastic championship. You got yourself an amazing title that you've won as a Pro-Am. Look forward to seeing you develop as a pro driver for season 1 next year. So good luck, buddy, and good luck in the Australian Open Nationals. And say good day to all the teammates, mate.
Yeah, thank you. I'll see you next season.
Excellent, buddy.
G'day,
Catch you
g'day.
later.
How you going? What do you know?
All righty, I saw Matt Cesario in there, but he's gone.
Oh, Matty.
Yeah, he was in there for a few seconds, and now he's gone. So I thought we were going to have a bit of a chin wag with him, but looks like no. Anyway, let's have a go at the rest of them now. We've got a few extras in there.
We got Kyle. We got
Kyle Ridley. Sorry about my coughing at the moment, peeps.
Yeah.
Get myself recomposed. We'll bring him in, ladies and gentlemen. 3rd place for tonight. An amazing racing out there. He was sitting behind the boys all the way through, and then he got nipped by Jamie and nipped by Ryan, and never know what could have happened. Welcome to the room, Mr. Kyle Ridley. What a cracking run tonight you had.
Hi, Steve. How's it going? It was definitely a cracker race. The last lap showdown, and all that mattered was the draft.
How powerful that draft was. That was crazy. We were watching it. Like Dougie Gowans was chasing you down, and it was a 6/10 deficit. And by the time he got to the end of the straight, he had another 5 to 6 tenths ahead of the person in front of him. That was wicked. Was it part of the strategy to not pass? Do you passing inside the track and not trying to do the passing on the outside, or protect yourself on the outside and get the moves done on the inside? What was the strategy tonight?
Oh, it was tough, especially that last lap. I was coming into the bus stop. I was thinking, do I do a power move, go past both of them, see what happens? Because as soon as you drop out of 7 tenths of range, you're out of the draft. It's a very short draft thing, but once you're in it, it's really strong. So I thought I would hang back and try and get the 2 of them, but I was just a little too close to get the slingshot, and I just kind of got boxed in with the 2 of them, and then the side draft and all that kind of stuff. But to walk away with a P3 when it was looking like a P4 before the last lap safety car. So it's a positive result for me. First podium of the season, so I'm definitely happy with it.
Mate, 8 1000s.
Yeah.
8 1000s.
How was your Code Brown moment as well, too, when that safety car had a little bit of a spin moment? We were looking at pictures too, Kyle.
I'd already had one of the Martins go through me, so I was like, I'm getting out of the safety car line and making sure no one's behind me that can crash into me.
It was pretty epic. Hopefully we did the race justice, and you'll enjoy watching it back, because some of the action was phenomenal. The bus stop tonight was pretty cool as well. We saw a couple of times you were fighting for position coming into the bus stop. How hairy is that?
Oh, it's definitely hairy. Like, those curbs want to kill you. It's no ifs or buts. You got to stay away or just ever so slightly tap them. But if you manage it, you know what you're doing. I prefer not to fight in there because it's live for another day. Tin tops you would, but these absolutely not. And just fight.
Favorite part of the track?
Favorite part?
Yeah.
Turn 1 to turn 7, the actual part that requires skill. No draft, just corners, and hairpins, get the exits, get the entries. You can pull away from the car behind. You can make something work.
Yep. Well, excellent work, mate. I'm just checking. Did you make the Australian Open Wheel Nationals? Where are you,
No, I
Mr.
don't.
Ridley?
Kyle did not, unfortunately. Sorry, Kyle. I think I got some early information. Oh, yeah, you did. Kyle, you did. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't mean to bring you up and down on a yo-yo, but you did.
Yeah, Ridley's
Kyle.
in there, 8th place.
You're in
How's
there.
Have you had a crack at the Adelaide circuit yet?
I am currently purchasing it now. Honestly, it should be free for me as I live there, but
Oh,
haven't
the
got my money.
iRacing won't do that to you, mate. No.
No.
You could have scanned the
Nah.
track and no one give it to you.
Well, love your work, mate. Get some practice in, and hopefully the dice rolls our way this season for the Australian Open Wheel Nationals, mate. And a wicked season, mate. Looking forward to seeing you develop as a driver for season 1 of 2026, buddy.
Thanks, guys. I'd like to give a quick
Yeah, I
shout
was
out
going to say, who gets you on track?
SLM, Mr. Keen, the all the boys in the SLM colours. We're rainbow out there these days. You know, we all do our work. We all work together, do the strategies, do all the fun stuff, all the crew chiefs, and all the sponsors that we may have. I've got to check on that. But yeah, I want to sort of thank them. I want to thank you guys for the broadcasting, the admin, Joshy for the race control, Cochrane for the little spin and the little heart attack. And I was thank you all, guys.
Love your work, brother. Well, take care, and we'll see you. I'll see you Sunday night in the booth as we get to the Australian Open Nationals at 8 p.m. Sunday night, viewers. So get that in your diary. All right, buddy. I'm going to boot you out of here. Good luck, and give the boys a high five.
Don't boot Kyle out here, Kyle. Yeah.
Gotcha, brother.
Bye.
All righty. Who we got next? We've got Mr. Doug. Is it... Ryan Cox. Right,
Yeah.
we'll do Ryan Cox last. We'll bring Jamie Davis in because Ryan's the season champion. So we'll bring Mr. Davis in. Mr. Consistency, we've called him. He probably has had the most passes for the season this season. He started down the middle of the order, pretty much nearly every race. Jamie, mate, I had a feeling you were going to try to pinch this one at the very end, and it all just went your way. 8th 1000s, mate.
Thanks, Steve. I think that's the trick, mate. Just fluff qualifying. Just start at the back, and then that seemed to work
You
for me
always
this
make
season.
it so difficult for yourself, don't
Oh,
you, mate?
it's been a cracker of a season, mate. You've come second in the title, so you've worked your way through. I know that Coxie had it sewn up tonight, but it doesn't matter. Everyone fought for every little crumb they could tonight. But how was it out there? I know the toe was massive. What was going through your head after that last safety car? Was it like, have I got this? Where am I? What's going to happen?
Well, during that last safety car, I was actually looking at a very dangerous Dougie Gowans. He had some pace, and I thought he was gonna jump up and spruik everybody at the top. But I think there was a bit of a mix-up with the wave rounds and everything, so that only got us the one lap. And once there was a gap, it was like, oh, I'll take a podium.
Well, Dougie Gowans did have a lot of pace, and he used that pace constructively into the wall, coming out onto the main oval. So
Too
he
soon.
created that
Too
wall,
soon.
and
I got the sausage curbs at the last chicane as well,
Yeah,
and
we
I got
saw
four
that.
wheels.
How was that
four wheels off
saved,
the
man?
ground.
Jamie, I've never seen that before. And I've seen so many cars come out of that chicane, hit it, and of course the car's basically airborne. Somehow you just go, oh, we'll just do a flipperoo and just like brush your hair and say, oh, okay, there's nothing, mate. I'll continue. How did you do that?
Oh, mate, during that,
the
he
first
burped the
one.
baby as well.
The first one I just clipped it, and then once I knew I was going around, I kept my foot into it to get off the racing line. That probably kept me out of the wall. And flick spin, just
Don't
bang it
share
down
that
2
secret
gears.
to everybody else, mate. That's pretty cool.
No, but the second time I hit it to the run on the line, that's probably what got me the win, because that dropped me back from Coxie, and then was able to just do the draft then.
Yeah, cracking race, mate. Cracking race out there. We're going to see what happens next season because what was tonight? How many places did you take tonight? I think it was 15. Yeah, 15 tonight, all out the pointy end. I'd love to go back and have a look to see how many passes you actually made this season. I'd suggest quite easily more than anyone else out there, just considering where you've gone. What's a plan for 26, mate? Are you going to try to qualify properly or what? Are you going to get some one lap pace?
Oh,
Based on this season's
shots
results,
fired.
if I don't qualify well, I finish on the podium, and then if I qualify, top 5, 6, I go backwards in the race. So I might
What
just.
do you reckon? Is it the pressure being up the pointy end?
No, before qualifying starts, I go out and go grab a caution can.
I
so
thought
I've
David
always
out
got
there is just sitting there going, "Come on, Jamie." Is that the
No, I go grab a caution can, so I'm ready for the safety cars
Caution
to
can.
keep myself hydrated, and and then I don't have tow, and I'm just floundering around by myself and get off tracks and everything. So
Caution
maybe I
can,
need to go.
proudly sponsored by Jamie Davis. Get one now. Where's the link to the caution can, mate?
I think you're gonna have to get young Cookie up to speed and get him to help you with your qualifying, because he's a young lad. I think he's going to be an absolute weapon in another season or two.
Oh, he's absolutely mincing me in qualifying. I don't know, next season I might just go put Bubs to bed at 8 o'clock and then just jump in after qualifying and do the race.
You know what? You might not have a choice, mate. You might not have a choice. I've been there, done that, and had racing where I don't know if you remember, but yeah, back in the days, I'd have to stop during the race to go out, and he was crying, and I have to finish the race and pull in the pits. So it was
I'm
a
waiting
lot
for
of
Jamie
fun.
Davis Jr. coming up in the future. That'll be like I'm scared now.
We'll see. We'll see if she behaves, but 9-month regression's not kind at the moment.
You'll be right, mate. You'll be right. You're going through the tough stuff now. It all gets better. No, it doesn't, mate. It gets harder. No one's game enough to ever tell you that. It gets harder every bloody year.
Oh, no, my old man definitely does.
There you go. There you go. Well, mate, who gets Mr. Jamie Davis out on track and supports the Project 36 team?
Thanks to our sponsors, Cataclysm Computers, Outlier Speedco, CC Forged, Shockworks, Simrigs.com, all the fellas in Project 36, great bunch of lads there. Me supporters that tune in every week, you boys up in the comm box, the race control, do a stellar job, and yeah, all the competitors for just making it fun and exciting. Thank you, everyone.
It's been an absolute cracker, mate, and good to see you develop as a driver. You've definitely got leaps and bounds from my capitulary that you were involved with. But well done, buddy, and good luck for next season. I hope the bub's doing well.
Thank you very much, Steve. Yes, you're doing well. Have a good one, fellas, and speak to you next season.
All right, Tate. Have a Merry Christmas, buddy.
And a Happy New Year.
Yes,
Merry Christmas, exactly, as he does donuts at the moment there. He's Santa Claus is coming to the Davis household, I guarantee you.
Oh, friend. Yeah, he might drop some coal for Davis, but the rest of the kids will get toys. Take care, brother. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the 2025. Oh, look, we got Greggy Johnson. You know why Greggy Johnson's in the green room?
We got Greggy
because he's still listed as an AM, and he goes, "I must have won the AM title then." So we'll have a bit of a chinwag, but we'll let him wait. But ladies and gentlemen, the champion of the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light Season 4 for 2025 is now officially Mr. Ryan Cox. Welcome to the room, Mr. Ryan Cox.
Ryan.
Get that bottle of MOZA of champagne and slam it on the floor and sprinkle it around the rest of the boys, mate. How was that?
Very good until the last lap.
See, well, that's a racing driver, isn't it? He just wants to win.
You must have known it was going to be on the cards, man. That toe was weapon fast, and there was 4 of yous there. Slater ended up in the wall, and that relieved it a little bit. But even the side draft was powerful.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for at the end there when Jamie went past, is that I could pick up a little bit of side draft and maybe get alongside him and get closer to the line. But then Kyle tapped him in the back and he swiped across the front of me, and at that point there was nothing left that I could have done. It's just frustrating when I'm 4 seconds in the lead with 10 minutes to go and there's a safety car. Obviously it didn't matter because the championship is the thing that matters, and I'm so happy that the season's gone the way it has, and it's such an honour to be a race here the whole season and to be the champion at the end of the day. But would have loved to finish it off with a win, and it really felt like that.
There'll be no boost from any of us or anybody anywhere, of course, on the SRW TV network as well, too, for you winning this championship, Ryan, because you've just dominated this season, haven't you? Stellar performance every single time.
Dominated this season. That's 7 1,000s, 700s. Just behind Jamie Davis, and then Kyle Ridley was another 800th behind you as well. So it was an epic finish to the end. Great little bit of racing. The safety car didn't just get you stuffed up once; it got you stuffed up twice. because you got yourself a nice little gap at one point, then you brought it back again, then you got yourself another gap and had to bring it back again. So it was a safety car that hurt you tonight more than anything. But what do you reckon? Well, firstly, what are your thoughts of this track at night in these cars?
Well, I didn't know it was going to be night, and then I was in a call with Geordie, and the sun's getting real low, and it's getting darker, and I'm like,
where's the
"Are we gonna be able to
headlights?
see? Like, there's got no headlights." I'm like, I know it's got lights, but it's going to get dark. I mean, towards the end of the race, it was a little bit, and there were dark patches, but it was not something that really concerned any of us. I think it was okay, and it's cool that we had like a sunset to night finale.
Yeah, bit romantic for the championship, mate.
A little bit. And the car looks very nice at night in the gold.
Yeah,
It does.
well, highlight of the season, mate.
Whoa. Probably this. It's a shame that it didn't go quite the way I would have wanted it to.
Yeah,
You got the gold trophy. Yeah, hold that one up.
yeah,
Yeah,
won
it's very
the
nice.
title, mate. Won the title. Well, it's going to be interesting how fast you're going to go in the. Excuse me, Mr. Biggles, but in the Team SRW colours next season.
I'm going to sponsor you, Ryan. Don't worry about that. I'm going to switch that.
Just a nice little coup there. But it's awesome, mate. Have you bought the Adelaide track yet?
I did some laps today. It is very bumpy.
Oh,
Yep.
how about 10-9?
Everybody's going to have
How's that
very
one?
sore backs.
Yep.
Is that the hairpin after the back straight?
Yes, it is. That's the one that
A lot
murders
tighter
people.
than I remembered it being, yeah.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on it? Is it going to be a carnage night, or is it going to be a tough night, or a smooth night? Straight up in Nationals.
Yeah, going to be pretty insane.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of chaos.
Fast track or lots of deep braking points?
I mean, that staircase section in the first sector is very, very bumpy.
Yep.
I haven't done much driving on it in these cars, but I was doing a little bit of V8 supercar stuff, and I mean, those cars have got a live rear end, and then as soon as you put that undulation into the mix as well, they're very, very hard to drive. So it's a super fun track, and it flows so beautifully, and it's really cool to have it in the sim. So I'm excited either way.
Are you going to win to represent Steve and obviously this fantastic racing network there and show him that you
He's got the look. He's the lead driver in Australian Open Nationals out of SRW, and the boys behind him have all come up with some really good pace near the back end of the season, which is good. I know that Dougie will be putting up some practice sessions out, and the boys will go out there as a team and race smart. And I think we've learned all those lessons from the last few seasons of the Australian Open Nationals. But I think it's going to be an absolute cracker, mate. Look, congratulations on an amazing title. It didn't all go smooth for you. The back end of the season, things started dice started dropping in the right place for you in the right order, and things started getting a bit easier. But it wasn't all the way at the beginning of the season either, so it wasn't something that you just ran away with. You actually worked really hard, so congratulations on that, mate. The persistency was key in the end. And as you're still a race tech, a tainted race tech driver, who gets you out on track and supports Mr. Ryan Cox?
Shout out to Tatum Race Tech. Sponsors, I mean, MOZA Racing incredibly as well, sponsoring the series and the team. Monster Energy, God, who am I forgetting? NordVPN, Rosso Motori. Hang on, let me look at the car. Visage, Racing Gloves, Go Setups, and I believe that's everyone. Oh, and Mayuma Plus as well, and ResTech. Yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic place to be in. I love the team and the stuff that I get to do for them on the F1 games as well. Yeah, it's been very nice to have that backing this season.
Excellent, mate. Well, you are, ladies and gentlemen, you are talking to the MOZA Racing Super Formula Light champion for season 4 of 2025, Mr. Ryan Cox. Congratulations, mate. You are the champion, the pro of the series. And thank you for all the amazing driving in the show you've put on for the viewers. And good luck in the Australian Open World Nationals. I hope it all pans out for you. And we'll catch you on the flip side. I'll definitely be talking to you before then, as he's joining the Team SRW team. And Congratulations. Have an amazing Christmas if we don't chat before that. And Happy New Year, mate.
Because we are the champions. You gotta put that on, put that on, bro, now, Ryan. Because you are the champion. Okay. Freddie
Excellent,
Mercury's
brother.
looking down right now. Look at you and going, "Yep, you are the champion, my friend."
Excellent, mate. See you later, Coxie. Take care, mate. Amazing season. Go and
Thank you so
celebrate.
much, fellas. Appreciate all the work you do. It's been fantastic.
See you, buddy. All right, we've got this stranger sitting in the booth waiting to have a bit of a chinwag for us because we've got a clerical error in the system by the looks of it.
Do we?
But
No,
it's
there's
always
not.
good to have a chat to one of the OGs of the SRW world. Welcome to the room, Mr. Greggy Johnson from Team Greg. How are you, buddy?
How you going, mate?
I'm very good, mate. Are you trying to claim a title like I claimed in the GR V8s, in the GR10s, SR10, I should say? Do you remember that title I won?
Oh God.
Well, we had a multi-class SR8s and SR10s, and everyone swapped over to the 8s except for me, and I won the title.
Steve. He's calling you out. Greg?
No, I thought I'd have some fun tonight, and I thought I've just changed over the pedals to a new set of Fanatec's
All
Yeah.
on the Thrustmasters. So I thought I'd better get some practice in. I thought, oh, the F3s are racing. Where are they racing? Daytona. That'll do. An hour of Daytona. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong? How are you, buddy? How was the
good.
trip to Sri Lanka, and how was the racing this season for you?
Sri Lanka's was good. It was hot, but yeah, great trip. But glad to be back. Although it did cost me 2 rounds of GR86s.
Yes.
But yeah, I've managed to sort of claw myself back up to 3rd spot in there, so I'm pretty happy about that. But yeah, it was nice to have a bit of fun tonight with Dino and Kev in these things, and try
How
and
was the
stay out
room?
of
How
everyone's
was the
way.
room downstairs, mate?
It was good. It was good. It was
The
always
mood was
comical.
good.
Pricey popped in and annoyed the hell out of us right near the end.
Oh, nice. As
So,
he would.
Yeah,
As he would.
but yeah, it was. Look, I tell you, what, it was a nice change to jump in and have a drive round in these things again. Haven't done it all season because I have been concentrating on the 86s, and they'll probably do the same again next year. Run on mostly in the 86s, just the odd race here and there in something else, just to break things up a little bit. But yeah, look, I miss these things because they're a lot of fun. Although we could have used a bit brighter lighting.
Yeah.
We did have a conversation about that.
Yeah.
I don't know how many apexes I hit
It's
for
too
the whole
expensive
night,
to
but I
pay the
reckon it was
energy
about a
bill here
dozen.
in Daytona, mate. So unfortunately,
Yeah.
we're in the dark.
I reckon I
look,
hit about
you're
a dozen apexes, and one of them put me
Yeah.
into the wall in the bus stop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is true. We did see that. I think we caught it on cam. You're sitting in 3rd place for the GR86 title. A further 159 points.
Don't worry about that. We'll talk about that tomorrow night.
Oh.
Tonight was all about the F3s.
Behind.
And
But you never know.
watching some of these guys race, I tell you what,
Yeah.
there's some talent out on this track.
Oh, they are. There's some absolute
And I-
weapons out here, man. And
And I've been
they're
sitting on the replay watching the finish of it at the last lap. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a pity they didn't pull the safety car in a lap earlier
Ooh.
Yep.
and give
Yep.
the guys up the front a really good crack at it. But
Look, it
but yeah,
probably
geez,
would have
it was
been an
good
extra
fun.
lap, a bit more switching. But I
Yeah.
tell you what, 7 100s, 8 100s
Oh.
between 3 cars is pretty spectacular.
Yeah,
I'll
that
take
was,
that
it
any
was
day.
pretty amazing to watch on there.
I would like
yeah.
to see Greg up there as well too, but like I'll make it 4 cars, mate. Would you have done that? Would you have just gone, I'm going to make it 4 cars and let's go?
Mate, I was having enough. I was trying to catch Kev, and I got up alongside him on the back straight going into the bus stop, and then I thought, yeah, okay, I've got the momentum, and it just ran out of legs, and then Cookie's come up behind Kev as well, which meant as I've turned in, I've got to avoid Kev, and then Cookie's gone past me as well, so I
We saw
ended up
that in the replay just then,
dropping a
mate.
spot at the end.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw him in the mirror drop in behind Kev, I thought I'm not going to be able to hold him off or get past Kev. So I just sort of held my line, just try and make sure I didn't stuff up anyone else's race. But yeah, no, these things are so much fun. I'm sure you miss these.
I do, mate. I do miss the racing of it all. But I'm having a lot of fun commentating these days, and and PC issues are ruining my racing fun. So I think I might hang up the racing gear for a bit longer and just
I
keep
caught
doing
last
this.
night.
For
I was
now.
watching last night's race because I had some work to do
Yep.
on the Greg's 3D trucks and train side.
Yep.
Just throw that plug in there.
Throw that plug in. Yep.
And while I'm putting trains together for an order, I thought, what am I going to do? I thought, it's a race on. I was watching most of the race at Bathurst. Oh my goodness, that was a tough one last night for the boys.
Oh yeah, it was a lot of fun
mate.
too.
Good on you.
It was an absolute crazy bit of fun, mate. Crazy bit of fun.
I have a train whistle somewhere, but I don't want to play it right now. But yeah.
But I've got while you're still here, I've got the list of the guys who have qualified for the Australian Open.
Yeah, I got it up for you, mate. If you want me to pull it up on the screen, boss man.
You can pull it up on the screen if you've got it.
I have it.
There you go.
I must have missed out by a little bit, did I?
Is this no, that's not the final one, mate.
You sure?
That's not the final one. No. The final one is, I've just put it in the chat. So this is how it lines up. So Ryan Cox has got is in there, obviously. Jamie Davis, Dougie Gowans, Kyle Ridley,
this is
Greg Cook,
this is it,
Jed Van Ermert, Thomas Sonny Cena.
Yeah. Oh, Geordie Slater? Is that correct?
Nicholas Martin, Timothy Schmellenberg, Jason Depth, Matt Cesario, Andrew Martin, and Callum Rosenator. So one of those is off somewhere by the look of it.
Hang on,
and it is Geordie Slater. He must be racing.
Yeah.
He can't make it for the night. So that's who missed out there.
Here we go.
Is that race on?
Yeah, so that race is on Sunday night at 8 p.m. So you'll see us against the FDL boys and against the GSRC team as well. So 30 plus cars.
A couple of years ago, I got a late call up just because there was a few spots open, and I'd been racing the F3s most of the season, and I thought, I'll cruise around in the back and pick off as many as I can.
It's a lot of
pick
fun.
Them
it's
off, mate. Yeah, pick them off, Greg.
Cracking race.
That's it.
And we're at Adelaide too, so it's going to be an absolute.
God.
It's going to be an absolute perler.
Have you got the track yet, Greg?
I've downloaded it tonight.
Right.
I bought it this afternoon when I fired the sim up. I did when there's a big update going on, I usually fire up the sim in the afternoon and just do it. So look, just update everything and let it go for an hour while it does all that. But then I bought Adelaide and had to do another update just a few minutes ago to bring the track in. But I'm looking forward to racing on that one, and probably in the 86s at some stage, probably season 1, I think.
Season 1's looking pretty good in the 86s, but we'll chat about that tomorrow night. It's time to put these boys to bed, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Mr. Johnson.
My pleasure, mate.
Stick around and have a lot of fun, mate. And congratulations on a great drive tonight and all the fun that you have, mate. I don't judge you on your position finishes, mate, just as long as you beat Doom.
That's all right. We'll have a chat tomorrow night.
Yes, we definitely will. All right, mate. Good night from you. And, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put the rest of this to bed. Mr. Biggles and myself, the last one for this season.
This is
me and you.
I think this is confirmed as the overall final standings after this round. So everybody, unlucky for some of the 13, mate, but there it is. We know Cox is in and Jamie Davis is in. Have a look at that, mate. So what's the surprise for you?
Is there a surprise in this? No, I expected everyone where they are at the moment because that is a tough season. The only one that's going to not be racing in the Open World Nationals is, I think it's Jed Van Ermert. He's not on the list at the moment.
Jed's not.
So he's going to. I'm not sure if he's got something else on or what the case is, but that means Callum Rosenator will pop in to that position for Sunday night. So it'll be awesome race on Sunday night. You can't miss it, viewers. It's going to be spectacular. The Australian Open World Nationals, I really do hope MOZA sticks around for 2026, but I'm not going to count my chickens just yet. Thank you very much to MOZA Racing for supporting the Super Formula Light Championship for 2025. Thank you, Biggles, for being with us as well. But also a massive thank you to all our stream sponsors out there that look after us. The boys down at Phoenix Driver Development. If you are into the VA supercars, Gen 3s and Gen 2s, get a hold of Laz and Round. They can do single coaching sessions or team coaching sessions that will also have setups for the cars as well. Shun Scenery from all your 3D virtual sim racing setups. They do some great graphics and creations of villages or barns or whatever else you want to have done. Grim Industries for supporting us for whoever knows. It's been an absolute long time that they've been with us and looked after us. And then we've got the amazing people down at Warren and Brown Tools who have not let us down at one bit. They've been with us from days dot and supported us from all the way to the very end. And last but not least, MOZA Racing for all their support for 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, the most important people to thank are the drivers that come out here every week for 30, 40 rounds of racing all year round. And they come out and they race week in, week out, and they put on a great show for all the viewers. Without them, we would not be doing anything at all. It's all up to them. And thank you to all the viewers out there that come and join us every week in the chat room, have a bit of a chat and a bit of a laugh and support these amazing drivers. Please like, subscribe and share the racing, because these boys need a lot more eyeballs on what they do. Hit that notification button so that when it comes up, you know when we're racing. Join us all again tomorrow night for the GR86 Nationals, and then don't miss out on the Open Wheel Nationals, Australian Open Wheel Nationals, 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. They will start qualies and the race will start somewhere around the 8:30 mark. There'll be a broadcast team in there. There'll be myself, Zach, and the boys at GRRC's their turn to broadcast, so you'll also see it on SRW TV. And we are going to have an absolute cracker, and hopefully we will see you at SRW at the pointy end. Thank you again, Mr. Biggles. Anything you want to say to the viewers before we say goodnight?
Congratulations, Ryan.
Congratulations,
You're
Ryan.
holding up that trophy, my friend.
Yep, did a cracking job, absolute cracking job, and awesome to see out there. Hutto's out there in the chat. Geordie is unavailable, yes. What did you got just there? Jed is there, yes, correct. Anyway, it's been a spectacular night, spectacular racing, fantastic finish, which is one of the best finishes we had. Thank you very much for all your support. Thank you for everything that you bring to the table, peoples, for watching us and coming out and have a bit of a giggle. I hope we've done the racing justice. Good night, and see you tomorrow night at 8 p.m.